First Magus.
I hate it here. All
See
right.
Shrek right when they get together.
We're live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
In Shrek?
Every week.
I'm sorry.
I can't fall
2.
for it every
Shrek 2.
week. Hi, everybody.
Someone
Welcome
said Shrek.
back to
Sorry.
Ghost Table Guild here. Oh, wait. Etch a sketch. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Ghost Table Guild. We are here with our 4th episode of Call of Kismet Season 2. It's an interactive game where you guys at home can affect the game in real time by donating to our Extra Life campaign that is in support of Children's Miracle Hospital, that is in support, of the Children's Hospital of Georgia in Augusta. Lots of words. I'm doing my best, guys. But any little donations you guys are able to make, whether $1 or more, can go towards our campaign. We're trying to reach I'm really trying, guys. We're trying to reach $912. That's 912, the area code for Savannah, as our minimum donation this year. And I know for a fact we can do that. So if you guys are able to donate, awesome. Anything helps, and it really does mean a lot, not just for us as a community and as gamers, but also for the families who are able to get their kids better and get those kids help where normally they would not normally be able to do these kinds of things. And it is something that's near and dear to my heart, something that has saved our family, and so it's the very least that we can do is give back in this sort of way. So if you're able to help, awesome sauce. If not, please share and support and tell me I'm pretty. That being said, Katie, I'm gonna actually. I would normally give it to Ryan at this point, but things are a little different right just now. So Katie, go ahead and take it away.
Kat, I'd be just so happy to. So after some issues with the episode before last, we returned to where we left the party in the library, or mostly in the library. Amon was still hard at work in the kitchen, helping to make dinner. While in the library's conversations were going on, Valerian was looking through the shelves and came across a book that was whispering to him in deep speech, which, when he tried to touch, sent him into a sort of frozen trance, freezing his body and giving his mind a vision. The rest of the party discovered was a security book that Erevon's dad had placed in the library to deter thieves. Valerian saw a couple different visions, one of them as a baby, another of their deity Ouijas, who tell Valerian that the man and woman who created him and his siblings needed to be brought to heal. Very cryptic. To guide him in this, Ouijas took skullduggery, Valerian's skull staff, threw it to the ground, and presented the human form of skullduggery, an elven man that I imagine as sort of steely-eyed, just personally. Uh, and Skullduggery was tasked with bringing Valerian to the Tree of Life, and also asked to possess his body when they got there, which Valerian agreed to. We'll see what happens with that. After bringing back Valerian, Neve got into an altercation with Erevon's father over these security books, and they hadn't been told about them beforehand, which then led to an altercation with Erevon over the altercation with Erevon's father. So as Neve and Erevon were arguing, Kovir, wanting to calm things down, stepped in and accidentally put Neve to completely to sleep, unconscious, using the power of the spirits of his ancestors that he's been trying to learn and get a grasp on, overdid it a little bit. But Neve had a dream where she interacted with her grandmother, deceased, who referred to Kovir as the keeper of spirits, and gave Neve insight into how to find the tree of life, what the Lorelai was looking for when she disappeared, where Valerian has been sent, which was brought up in their first journey years ago. So once she awoke, Neve was able to use this insight to compare it with the points on the map that Erevan had already identified as potential locations for Lorelai's disappearance, and was able to confirm that they are on the right track. Erevan and Kovir at that point, or Erevan and their father talked about Kovir traveling with, I don't know Erevan's father's name. I just keep calling him his father. Does he have a name?
No.
David, to work on his diplomacy. After which Kovir went outside with Erevan. Kovir showing off some cool new abilities, and after learning about this plan for him to go study diplomacy with David, was noticeably bummed, but gave Erevan a messaging stone so they could keep in touch. And at that point, dinner was called. The party all came back. Doss finished dealing with their instrument that had been completely on the fritz. And all of our players are back. All of our characters are having dinner. And that is where we return.
Very nice. Very nice.
Thank you.
For me,
Oh,
I don't know.
yeah, right. Yeah.
I didn't know. No, did a bang up job. I mean, I can't follow that. It's outstanding work.
Come on, Ryan's rapid recap. What happened? New details.
You got
It
knocked
rained.
out. Yeah, you got knocked out, and now we're having food. Done. That's all I really care about, really. You got knocked out, and food. It's pretty much, yeah, at the forefront.
Yeah. Of course, Amon was not there for that, did not see it, and would not know about it unless someone told him.
Unless Precious was outside and saw it all.
If Precious was outside, then that means Precious was not in the library and therefore did not
Outside from where
witness it.
I was.
It happened
outside
in
from
the
where I
library with
was.
the spirits.
Yeah, away from me, outside the kitchen.
Kovir did it with the spirits in the library. Thank you, Kat.
Dough, that's what it's called.
All right. So, children, let's reel it in. After a very long, awkward rest of the evening, dinner has been prepared by our lovely Amon and Agnes. And you guys are basically cleaned up, prepared for dinner, and seated. Everything is top notch to the point where Valerian, you're like, why are there so many forks and spoons? What? Doss, you're like, I know why there's a lot of forks and spoons, but I don't fucking care. And Amon, you're like, bro, I put every single one of those motherfucking forks in a very specific place and got hit every single time. I fucked that up. So you are very aware that they all have a purpose.
You call this an escargot fork?
You dumb bitch. Throws it at him. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, so...
This is not the salad fork before the main fork. What the hell is this?
What a fucking trash.
Start
yeah.
from the outside, work your way in.
Everyone's kind of basically coming in, settling down. Everything has been set up, and all that is left at this point is for Amon to settle down into his seat, essentially. So everything's set up. They've got the little like the little domey things, and they're still covered up. So all the meal's covered up at this point. Amon, as you're heading back and getting yourself cleaned up, washing your hands, and getting your apron hung up, Agnes kind of gives you an up and down look again. She's been doing this all evening. Just, like, if I was that age, definitely. Give me 2 wisdom saving throws.
2 wisdom saving throws. 6 and 20.
I'm sorry, you said 6?
Yeah. 6 and 20.
Okay.
What do you want from me?
I want you to make another one, we're going to take the lower one at that. A 6? Like just 6? Just number 6. 0.
Yeah, the one that comes after 5 and before 7.
All right, okay.
Should I go again?
Yep, one more. Give me one more.
9. 3 more than 6.
Upside down 6.
Depends how you draw it or write it.
Everyone's fired.
What are you talking about?
Everyone's fired!
Okay. What am I talking about? I'm going to do the tail on a
6
9.
is an upside down 9.
I wish
No,
I
it's
could,
not.
you
No,
guys
no,
were
no.
here in person
No,
so
it's
I
not.
could
No, it's
squirt
not.
you
Not always.
both.
Not always.
So,
Depends how you
Amon,
write it.
while you were in the middle of this and setting up everything, you get this piercing ear, like high-pitched sound that it's almost like, hey, does anyone else hear that? And obviously no one else hears it except you. And the second time is when you were washing your hands, getting ready to sit down and eat, and you hear it again, but it is louder. And this time, instead of it just being in one side and one ear, it is like in both ears, almost as like a piece of fine floss just kind of goes in between, and you can't really quite make out, but there is some sort of message that is trying to be received, but it just kind of goes in and out very quickly.
So, is Agnes in the room with me right now? Is she there?
Yeah.
Is Agnes in the kitchen?
Yeah,
Okay.
she was in the middle of talking. You didn't really catch
Okay.
anything she's been saying.
I'll just be like, shit. What the? Agnes, do you hear that? Did you get that?
No, sugar, I ain't got nothing.
You didn't hear it? Okay. What were you saying? But I didn't hear what you said. I'm sorry.
Well, now I feel like a little embarrassed here. I feel like I had the displeasure of maybe working you a bit too hard.
Oh, no. By all means, this has been one to remember. Thank you so much.
No. It's all right, Suge. How about this? You make it through dinner, make it seem like I was tip-top. And she reaches down into like her little satchel pocket thing that she has, and she pulls out a flask, and she shakes it. This is from the good stash.
Oh, there you go.
She
I'll come back and
tosses.
see
She
you.
tosses it over to you. Take a sip now.
I'll keep this for
Hopefully
me and
it'll
you.
keep all the whatever's going on in your head. Keep it together, all right?
Okay. I'll clip it open. I'll take a swig. And
Give
then
me a constitution.
I'll try and stay strong.
Give me a constitution saving throw.
Oh God, here we go.
Ooh, gosh.
I'm floored. 1. Good night. Barker out.
I feel like you deserved that because as I wrote 6 and 9 in multiple styles to try and figure out if they were like really opposites of each other, I just ended up with 69 all over my paper.
Got him.
That's funny because I wrote 9 and 6 first. See,
No,
it's the
I'm
mind
gonna
goes
be a
into, right?
strong, independent fucking DM, and I'm taking control of this stream.
No, I'm just saying.
Oh.
God damn it.
Fell right into that.
Where'd this
So
come
Amon
from?
immediately gets alcohol poisoning.
Yeah, no, Amon,
Don't get poisoning.
you
Don't get poisoning.
it for you, this would be the equivalent of you just kind of like drinking some gasoline or like kerosene or something. Like it is just like moonshine. Like you weren't ready. Like it's not that you can't handle it.
Not
But
at all.
you were not expecting literal castor oil in your fucking mouth. So as soon
My
as
teeth are
you
falling
put
out.
it in, it just and Agnes is laughing her ass off. She's just cackling.
Good stuff. Yeah, we'll save that for later. Much later.
She starts shooing you away with the broom. Get out into the rest where everybody else is at. And so you see everyone kind of seated already. What is the seating situation outside of what I am about to tell you? So at the head of the table is Bob. Just kidding. David, I still can't with the David thing, you dumb bitch.
David is.
I had David Tennant on my brain. It was the first name that came to my mind. I'm sorry.
King Tennant.
You can change
David
it
is.
to whatever you want.
It's fine. That's on me as a DM. That's not on you. So Demetrius, the father, is at the head of the table. They're basically seated there. There seems to be going over some sort of document. There is another gentleman next to them. They're human, dark skin, dark hair, and they're just kind of over their shoulder. Looks like they're going over some scrolls and some other paperwork and stuff. They seem to be kind of just chatting amongst themselves. On the opposite side, not the opposite side. That's not what I meant. On the right is an empty chair, and on the sorry, I have to like think about this, like how you guys would be coming in. Did I say that right? I feel like I said this wrong. On his right is an empty chair, and on his left is where Erebon is awkwardly seated with no plate. Where the rest of you
Where's the
at?
human sitting?
The human is not seated. They basically they're on the on the side of Erebon's father, Demetrius, kind of just like going over some stuff. They're not really seated. Don't jump all at once.
Okay. I'll sit, just not to invite trouble, on the towards the other end of the table.
Das is walking the room, looking for which corner has the best echo, because he is going to put on a little rendition with his Yas flute, and maybe a little O Fortuna. We'll see. We've got to read the room first and see what the acoustics look like first.
Little desserts and music, little after eat, little something.
Give me a perception roll with advantage.
Perception, she says.
Oh, Fortuna's a little ominous for dinner.
Well,
It's an anonymous placement.
Amon did cook it, so.
Hey, hold on, you haven't tasted it yet.
Hey, now. 15.
All right, yeah, you kind of
A
go
speciality
in
on this plate.
as you're walking in. You kind of make a little la 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 la. That's it. So you find the right corner, opposite side of Neve, where the rest of you two chuckle fucks going. That's not my drink. Almost drank my microphone.
I will go the seat closest to the door, so I have easy access to the kitchen if I need to be called upon again. wherever that may be.
Okay, so you can be either next to Neve or you can be next to Das.
Oh, Das all the time. Have you seen her manners? Jesus Christ.
I hate it here.
As Neve
Elegance.
fixes the placement of her forks and spoons.
Valyrian, you are the only one left. You can either sit opposite of the head of the household or opposite Amon next to Erebon.
I'll sit next to Erebon.
Is there anyone on my side of the table?
Yeah, you
Nope.
got Erebon. So basically, you
No,
have.
so I've got,
No,
I
it's a
drew it
blur.
out. Erebon's to his left, right? And then
You have.
Neve.
So
and
you
I
have
sat on the other
Erebon.
side.
Oh, well then technically it's switched. But the way I have it written down is you have Erebon, Valyrian, Neve, no one on the opposite end that's the door. Then you have Das, Amon, and an empty seat.
Cat, can you do us a favor? Can you just draw a rectangle or a circle?
Bitch, I did.
Initials. Well, can you post that?
No. No, I will.
Oh, okay.
No.
Merry Christmas.
I like yours better because the way I got confused and the way I drew it, there's literally
6'9",
a
6'9",
full
6'9".
line.
6'9", yep. Yep. You know,
We know what's on
you
her
have
mind.
friends,
Uh-huh.
and I'm not saying, hold on, out of context, that's bad.
It's literally
I'm
like
just saying there's
full
other
line on
things
the
out
table and
there,
then-
and you should probably get out of the house. That's all I'm saying.
I've got
That's
it
all
in
I'm
cursive. I've got it in block.
God help us all.
What is wrong with... Okay, look, I just did nip us in the bud, right? Let's nip us in the bud. My 9s look like an upside down B. That's what I do my 9s. So if you rotate it, I got upside down D, sorry. So a mirror D, basically, a small D. That's what my 9s look like. It's just straight line.
You
I
know,
don't do a curl.
I hate
just
to
do a
hear that
straight.
for you.
That's what I do.
Oh,
So-
I do that too. Alright,
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Hold on. You
I'm
can't see that, can you?
sending it in the group chat right
Look,
Okay, I
Okay,
just
you
wrote
look-
69 again.
look. 9, B, D, 6.
Okay. Yeah, I understand the vision now.
No boy.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I just feel like everyone now has to do this. Right now, show me how you write 69.
Well,
That's
okay. I have a bunch of different
No.
styles.
No.
Come back. L. There we go.
Okay, so you guys see
I've
right
tried it in a
there
bunch of different ways.
how the table is set up.
We got it.
Those of you guys at home, I'm gonna try and do this.
We'll just post. Yeah, see, Cat's 9 doesn't look like a 6 either. Nothing like it.
Boom.
Yeah, nobody's
go.
looks like it, Katie.
Yeah, but well,
On the
In the-
keyboard it says.
on a standard, like on a keyboard or on a clock, you're gonna have.
Yeah, because on a keyboard and a clock
Right.
it's universal. They're not messing anybody's mind, but we're all different with the way we draw and when we write. Hence,
Well,
I want
from
to
that
start a
matter,
poll
even if you did
to
write it the
see
same
how
way,
many
like
people
every
want
little-
to see these two like in a fight of some sort. Like any we'll do like a little we'll do a brains fight and then like a physical fight, you know, and then like a metaphorical fight.
So like a debate, and then a
No, we'll
IHOP
do
parking
Trivial
lot.
Pursuit, and then we'll do like some dumb shit like wrestling.
He's
that's
old. He'll
dumb.
win Trivial
I think
don't
if we-
fucking care. And you're
If
young.
anything,
you can do whatever you want. Cobra
we should-
Kai.
We should circle back and make them do a 3-point shooting contest in lieu of our basketball conversation earlier.
There's many ways to settle this. I actually have the perfect solution right now in my head.
yeah,
and
let's do a
that's happening.
500-word piece. Let's do a 500-word written document on the no, let's not. Let's not go.
You two are
yeah, 'cause you
suspended.
lose that one.
Oh yeah, of course. I fall asleep doing it.
Oh, good God.
The best sleep of my life.
So the two of you become best friends forever, and the story's over. The end. All right, no, but that
Done.
is the table setup. So as you
Who's the
sit
other D?
down, what?
I'm sorry.
Who's
Who's
the
the
other
other-
D? Dad.
Yes.
Demetrius.
There's the D at the head of the table. There's
Uh-huh,
DOS, and then
that's-
there's another D.
No, the D at the head of the table is not.
It's
Oh,
Dave.
that's door.
That's Dave.
Hey, that's
David.
But there's two D's at the
Okay,
table.
I am
not at the
telling
head
you
of the
right
table.
now, as the guy who made the map, the D with the big circle around it, that's the big
No,
dick at the
I
table.
know.
And then the
I
D
know.
that's at the top, over here,
Yeah.
up here, that's DOS.
Yeah.
Yep. And the
Okay.
AM.
What
Okay,
about
so who's
the
the other D?
D in between?
Yeah. Who's that?
What about the NDA?
Okay, so listen.
I'm sorry.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
No,
There's
we're not
another
wrong.
D that's in between the N and the A. That D is not supposed to be there. That D
There you go. Let's get rid
is
of that.
supposed to be
There
a
you
V, and the
Okay.
reason why that's a D is because
Oh,
in
V.
my coding right here, it's Delta. So Valyrian is Delta.
Sorry, Foxtrot.
Okay.
So, yep.
Who's the M? The mother.
No, M is.
Who?
N
Mother?
as in
Mum?
Nancy is knee.
No.
M as in Mike
Yeah.
is mom. Yes, but she's not here
See,
yet.
I was right. Oh,
Okay.
okay. Not here yet.
She's not at the other head of the table.
No, that's
What
too
kind
far
of
away to have a
inferior
conversation.
position?
Please, by all means, say that to her fucking face, Neve.
I can't. I'm on the other side of the table.
Oh, I'm
All right.
right next
Not
to her.
it.
I'm gonna cozy up to Mom.
So,
Not everyone pulls off the 69.
as everyone is seated, everyone give me a perception check.
Oh, here we go.
Oh boy.
Good night tonight.
Ooh, hello.
23.
23.
Jinx.
Oh.
Agnes worked me way too hard. 10. And I got to start.
Your vision's still blurry.
Oh my
23,
goodness.
23, 10, Valyrian
11.
19.
19, and Erebon 11.
Mm-hmm.
Roll with advantage. You've been here before.
11.
Listen.
Let's stick with my rolls.
I wasn't ready. I'm good. For those of you guys at home and you guys see that painting right there, that's made by my lovely cousin, Sarah Morales. She does awesome work and it glows in the dark because she's awesome. So if you guys want to check her out, she's over at Etsy. We love her so much. We love you, Sarah. Anyways. Yeah, you got your helmet on. You can't be bothered. You're thinking about soldier stuff, you know? The rest of you guys all take immediate note. As soon as the doors close on the opposite end of the room, there is a dimming of the lights, a slight dimming of the lights, and suddenly around the room is like a little tiny bunny rabbit that is just kind of bouncing around up in the air and is being chased by a wolf. And then it stops as the bunny and the wolf kind of stop and meet each other. And it just kind of like, you know how like in Disney where the Tinkerbell does a little ding and then it just, and there's a castle. It does the little ding as the noses touch and ting, and there is the family crest, Erebon's family crest, the Blackshire family crest, and it just kind of fades. And at that moment, while this is all happening, Neve and Doss and Valyrian, you got a 19, right? The three of you all notice, as like the lights are dimming, the person that is standing next to Erebon's father kind of like, oh, and then nods, takes all the rest of that paperwork and kind of immediately exits the room behind him at another door. And as all this is kind of going on, so it's pretty discreet. And then the lights come back on again. And as that happens, everyone basically, the waiters that are, not waiters, servants that are on the either side basically start pouring some water and everything else and kind of start unraveling the bread and everything and start kind of serving these things here and there.
Is Erevon's mother there yet?
No.
Okay.
Should
He
we
doesn't
wait?
say anything. She's on good behavior.
Should we wait, or should we start eating?
Generally, it's considered polite to wait for your hosts.
And then I'll look across to Arvon. Arvon, should we? Are we going to wait for your mom?
Father, when is mom returning?
Stand we have a donation that was put in. Thank you so much to Anonymous.
Cool, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Kindly.
I think it's Anonymous.
Or is it
Enjoy the
anonymous?
chaos. But chaos is not spelled correctly. Which is fine. We are not
Why are
judging
you calling out Anonymous?
I'm not. You know what? That's fucked up. You're right. I was trying to. I thought it was like an acronym for something, and then I realized it's just that's what they were trying to say. You know, I'm. We're not judging here. I'm so sorry. We're very happy. Thank you so much. That's the first one we've had in like a hot minute. So thank you so much to Anonymous for that. But we will initiate that in a moment here soon, when it is appropriate. All right. Sorry, someone else had asked something. Sorry.
Yeah, I asked my father when is mom returning.
Oh.
Meatloaf.
He does awkwardly look over there. And he looks to the door. There's a small pause. And he looks back at you. Give me an insight check with advantage.
$18.
He seems a little unsure, which is not common. Not so much worry, just more of like, you know that he definitely just tried to message your mother and definitely got a weird answer as a response.
Gotcha. I'll look over at Amon and just, you want me?
Will Kovir be joining us?
No, he is out. Please
sorry,
excuse
Arvon.
me. And he gets up. Help yourselves. And he immediately just awkwardly gets up. And like his focus is at the door and he's just walking very quickly, confused.
Erevon, is everything all right?
I imagine we'll find out shortly. But please, enjoy.
I look over to Amon and ask, what is the first course that is being presented tonight?
First course tonight is beans on toast.
Oh,
Exquisite. Pinto or Great Northern?
Actually, we're going with it's Branston is the make of the bean in question.
How's the fiber content?
Oh, very high indeed.
Nice.
Yeah, only we don't know the journey ahead of us, so nothing too fatty. Although fats are quite good depending on what they are. But yeah, everything's kind of lean and will keep us on track for our adventure ahead.
I'm sorry, you were in that library for hours and you made beans on toast.
For the first course, yes.
How many courses are there?
Guess you'll
12.
have to find out.
12?
Say 12.
Yeah.
That's your light meal before
You're muted, Cat.
It's okay.
Sorry, cat. What?
Stream heard me.
No, not 12. No, only 4. Only 4 tonight. Only 4.
Team.
Team.
Neve, what is your passive again? It's 18?
Passive perception is 19.
19,
Passive
okay.
investigation.
Yeah, as soon as Amon is like, yeah, there's 12, the person basically next to you that is like unveiling beans on toast gives
She's never
a
tried.
weird,
Is absolutely outstanding.
she gives a side eye of like, bitch, you wish. Like she says nothing, but like she's clearly like yeah, like we let you fucking put 12 fucking courses of different beans on toast.
No, not 12 different courses of beans on toast, but just, you know.
No, like that was just her expression. She doesn't say anything. She's just like, her face is a very hard side eye when you're like 12 courses, and then you're like, no, just kidding, it's 4. You hear her do a little, like a very slight snort of like, and Glenn clears her throat. She's amused by this whole entire situation, apparently.
Is that molasses I feel on the back end? It is. Kind of rolls off your tongue.
Palate. Strong palate.
Is there... What fork are you supposed to use beans on toast?
That's the beauty of beans on toast. You don't use a fork. You grab it with both hands and you eat it as one. Look, Valeria's got the idea. Isn't that right, Valeria?
I feel like they're just spilling everywhere. It's definitely in need of a fork.
Got to get engrossed in beans on toast. It's the only way to eat it. And then, if there's any drippage, you lick it all up and suck it off your fingers. Oh, I tell you what. The times I've had with beans on toast.
Erevan,
I need everyone to tell me how they're eating beans on toast. Erevan, you're fine, because Erevan's got like a little like smoothie thing situation going on with like a straw that can like go under the helmet. Yeah,
everything I did for Erevan, I it's almost like, is any vegetarians in the room? It's like, I got you. It's fine, Erevan.
Yeah.
I got you.
Agnes has a blender, like the best one on the market.
Obviously, it's a Vitamix. Duh. But yeah, no. How is everyone eating their fucking beans on toast besides Erevan?
I used the bread like a slice of pizza and folded it up and just kind of like this and just letting the beans slide in like a funnel.
Oh, not your first time. Natural.
Just open the throat.
Well
It'll get in there.
Well played. Now let's all watch Neve, because this will be one to remember.
Let's see what kind of grace she has doing with beans on toast.
Yeah, great word, grace.
It would be. And I use the knowledge on decorum and etiquette that I learned from Erevan's mother's book when I was in school to very carefully, I select the most appropriate fork and knife, carefully cut into the toast so as not to spill any beans, spear the beans to the toast in a small, reasonable bite where I would not be chewing too voraciously.
Give me a performance
Take a bite.
check.
Oh, thank you. I shall.
I'm gonna lean over to Daz and be like, Agnes, be like, no, see us doing that. That's an insult. An insult to the toast.
Oh, fuck me. Okay. 12.
Okay.
Unless I have any extra information from recapping, not just for the audience, but for 2 players as well.
That ain't happening. That ain't happening. Don't even throw that out there. All you're gonna get back is
So-
nothing.
What had happened
Or
was-
does someone want to make a
Right? Does anyone
donation
want to make a
and her
donation?
get disadvantaged?
We'll retcon it.
And
In
give
the
her
next 10
disadvantage.
minutes, you at home right now can affect the game in real time. It is now
Yes.
9:03 Eastern Standard Time, and by 9:13, go. I'm done. 21:13
is support for using a fork to calmly eat beans on toast. Disadvantage is the hands technique.
Yeah, and then
You can
after
make it
that as
happen.
well.
You guys can
After
make it
that,
happen.
the juice from the beans, the tomato juice, is going to drip onto your dress, but you don't know it as of yet. You have no clue it's there. You're just going to let it linger for a couple of hours so it soaks into the fabric.
Absolutely not. I already have a napkin. My
Oh, it
napkin,
depends how
unlike
you eat it.
yours,
Depends
is
how it goes.
unfolded.
Depends how
I
it
got
goes.
a
It goes
12.
anyway.
Yeah,
Right now,
yeah,
I
it's
have
not
a
up.
12.
It's not up to
12 is
you. It's not
perfectly
up to you,
reasonable.
Katie. I'm so sorry. It's up to the audience for the next 10 minutes.
Listen,
But for right
Hold on, listen to my
now,
wife. I got to my wife.
right
Hold on.
now, I'm sitting pretty at a 12.
yeah, she looks like she's sitting pretty. It is like, you know, it is definitely way too much, but there really isn't a proper prim way to eat this necessarily, and this is the best route, but it is definitely taking the most time to do. But that is technically correct. But what is lacking here is, according to Erevan, you know, according to your mother, is it needs to look effortless. You shouldn't look like you're struggling to eat. It should just come naturally. And to be fair, you're like, this isn't a normal thing to eat ever. I don't think I've ever eaten beans on toast in this setting.
Tastes quite caloric.
Everybody enjoy? Everybody good? All finished? We can move on to the next if you want.
I don't think we should
What's number
start the
2?
second course without either of our hosts.
Oh, that's okay.
What's number 2? You cooked it.
Yeah, I know. Are we all ready to move on for number 2?
I think we should.
Good. That's good to hear. Okay, so
Erevan, it's your home.
Yes, please continue to eat.
my
You
man,
may not return.
tip my hat. Thank you very much.
If he's not going to return, then do we need to sit through 3 more rounds of this?
Oh yes, yeah. It's going to be exceptionally disrespectful, not just to me, but to Agnes, to Arabon, to the house. The house which has put you up with hospitality like no other. You want to disrespect the table when you break bread and not eat the food? I thought you were raised better than this, Lee. I thought you were raised better than this. Either
No.
way.
Some people's kids. What can you do?
My point was that if neither of our hosts are here, there's no need for a formal dinner.
Is
You gotta
Erevan
eat.
not part of the host? 'Tis not his house too?
I won't say that too loud, Neve.
I didn't believe this was Erevan's primary residence. Now
It's
that
my home as well.
Hmm. Therefore also a host.
How's those acoustics? Sound pretty
Please
good, Des?
enjoy the dinner.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
Erevan, you
Yes.
receive a message from your father to politely excuse yourself and meet him at the front gate.
Slide my chair out. Please enjoy the dinner. I'll be back momentarily.
can Neve do an insight check on that and see, like, try to tell if it's connected with Erevan's father, with David? leaving?
You can.
Like, if there's a situation?
With disadvantage, just because there is no face to insight.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Okay. Well, so that was a 19 and a 3. So 7.
Yaravan's getting up, and it could be because they gotta go pee, could be because of not David, could be because there's something wrong with their smoothie.
Yes, I.
Notice how she
My
didn't
stomach-
say anything about the beans on toast.
My stomach
I
might also
was
be-
just about to say it could even be
If I had a
about
beans on
Doss
toast
is about to
slurry.
start singing.
Oh. Wah, wah, wah.
And I'll just politely rise from the table and begin to walk up.
Doss leans over and says, "You got fries for that, Jake?"
What?
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
What? What does that even mean? Okay.
Um.
All right.
Okay, I
Pause.
think when Ervan has got needs posture drops leans over the table to Amon. What are you doing?
What am I doing?
What do you mean? What do you mean? What am I doing? You cooked a 4-course meal in a house full of things to rob. And this is
Yeah, I know,
we're all
but
just accept like look at Dawson. We're just accepting this.
Boom. Pause. We're gonna pause right there. Ervan, as you're walking out, and you begin to head out to the front of the home into like the foyer area, a lot of the household help is kind of like hunched over like by the different like front windows, kind of like peeking through. And as soon as some of them start to hear you, they're like, oh, and then they start to like disperse slightly and embarrassed.
I'll just say, as you were.
Yep, and they immediately go back to as they were, which was definitely not here, but some of them were definitely sweeping and dusting and shining the doorknob and the door when all this happened. But yeah, as you walk outside, you see your father very confused with their. Let me start over. Outside, there's basically a commotion happening. There are 3 men on top of this small human female, and like they're excuse me, Heidi, get off of me. They're absolutely just confused, and they're talking in Elvish, but the Elvish that she is speaking is pretty broken, and so your father is just not about what the fuck is going on right now, because like it's like, nah, boo, just speak common, just speak common, and she will not do that. And he's about 10 feet from her.
It's been 5 years. Do I still have the comprehend languages thing?
Yeah.
Okay. What exactly is going on here?
You're speaking to her.
Mm-hmm.
She looks around very confused. Who is this? Who says this?
Ervan Blackshire, commander of the Dragon Knights.
You're harboring a criminal.
Are we now?
I seek justice. Present them to me, and I will stop my insults to your home.
Exactly who are you looking for?
The one they call Amon.
And what is your problem with this Amon?
It is none of your business or your concern.
You are speaking with the commander of the Dragon Knights.
Means
You will
nothing to
speak
me.
with respect. You will speak with respect.
Respectfully, I want Amon.
Well, I'm not in the position of, just needlessly granting demands to someone who comes to my house, being rude.
Rude? You're harboring a criminal. That's treason, isn't it?
I don't think you speak with the knowledge of the laws of the land. Just what are the charges that you are bringing against this Amon?
Abandonment.
Of?
Murder. Arson. And grand
Where?
larceny.
And where have all these supposed crimes taken place?
Kazunad.
Kazunat. And with what authority are you approaching us with?
Someone unjustified.
I'm gonna need a name and rank.
She stops squirming for a second. I just want to know the man who killed my father.
And your father was?
His brother.
What's that?
Rook.
Brooke? And where did this crime take place? Kazunad, you said?
Yes.
And when was this murder?
She starts squirming again. Like, your father is literally just like, the fuck? Right?
Mm-hmm.
And the rest, well, your father's not more like the fuck, just like, oh, okay, so you're just gonna take over and kind of watching you do your thing while the three of them that are on top of this small child, which seems pretty over the top, but you know your father, and there wouldn't be three men on top of a small woman for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she starts squirming again and stuff. She doesn't answer you.
So, I'm going to need details about this. I need witnesses. It's not very kind to come and accuse somebody of murder without any evidence of said murder.
Stand up. Yeah, she doesn't seem to be really listening. More of trying to squirm around. Give me an insight check.
Ooh, that's 8.
Awesome. Yep, she's just squirming around. Doesn't seem like she wants to answer any more questions from you right now. Oops, wrong character sheet. I said that out loud. I'm still talking out loud. Stop talking. Go ahead and roll for initiative.
All right.
Cat, just
What?
quickly check Discord.
Yes, I just saw it pop up. Stand by. It's not popping up.
I put in, yeah, it's
Yep, I see it.
a message. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Got you.
Cool.
Oh, wait.
Had my dice.
That's my, oh, no.
Oh, there. Stand by. Oof. Okay. All right, cool. All right. What'd you get, James?
16.
All right.
16.
Pause right there. All right. Tickle shits. Back at dinner.
All right. Look, I was in the kitchen slaving away for hours. I got Agnes breathing down my neck. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. She's giving me all these different ingredients, the best I could do. Okay, you want to serve food next time? Be my guest.
Why
Just be
did you
grateful. Just be
even?
grateful. Whoa, I'm talking. Just be grateful that you're getting something to eat.
I was not concerned about starving or going without food. Why were you in the kitchen and why did you?
I got dragged in there.
Yeah, how did an elderly cook drag you into a four-course meal?
She's super strong, by the way. She just yanked me in. I don't know. I wandered in there. I smelled. Next thing you know, I'm making food. My hands are dirty. You know, I'm washing dishes. I'm peeling potatoes, which leads me on to my next course. Are we all ready for the next course? Valerian?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah. Death?
I was born ready.
Okay. So next we have is it's in the chat actually.
Oh my!
Should be in the chat. Can you see it?
This is you typing.
Oh well, I'll do it. There you go.
Oh Lord, what is that?
This is faggots with mushy peas and chips.
What?
I'll say that again for the slow. This is faggots, mushy peas, and chips. Enjoy.
Is this a delicacy where you're from?
No, this is pretty much well known. Actually, I'm surprised you haven't had it before. Well, this is course number 2.
No, you
Looks
need to
delicious.
describe that for context, because I don't know if YouTube's gonna allow that.
Yeah.
Well, basically, it's called a faggot. That's what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's called. It's pork. It's pork, mushed together to make it like a cylindrical kind of ball with gravy, what you call brown gravy. We don't do white gravy in the UK. It's just gravy. On top of chips, which are potatoes, with mushy peas, which are mushed peas mixed into the gravy. So faggots, peas, and chips.
My compliments to the chefs.
Oh,
As
thank you so
I
much.
am knuckle deep into some faggots.
This is the big one. This is the big one. Hey, look, I didn't write it.
It's a traditional food. I've got it right here. So
Yeah, I'm just reading the message.
Yes, I note to self, put that in post. But everyone here live, all 3 of you, are definitely welcome to Google that.
Please, by all means. I'm not,
No, seriously, by all means, please do. It's important.
I know, I can't help it.
It's hard
make the
for
food.
Americans to go out of our country and explore all the amazing foods.
Well, go out of your country and explore.
and
Eat some
eat
faggots.
awesome foods. I've
Don't eat
had
this.
some
Don't eat
amazing
this.
foods.
This is horrible.
similar to Scrapple.
I'm going.
Well, Scrapple's delicious. Thank you very much.
This is
There's-
I know what Scrabble
fine.
is.
You know
I'm
what?
not- there's a
Anyway,
All my
you can
eggs.
use for this one, Neve, you can use a spoon. See that big spoon to your left, the first one? Yeah, you gotta hold it, not like like this. You're gonna dig right in there, a biggest mouthful as you can get, ram it right in, 35 chews, done. That's
Right,
all
I'll
good.
just use my bouillabaisse spoon for
Just
this.
get just
There's there's a problem. These peas are smashed.
yeah, they're supposed to be. That's the way they come.
Oh,
Hey.
well, it's very convenient as a chef, I suppose, if all the food is supposed to be destroyed.
Speak to Agnes. I'm just a sous. What do you want me to do?
Yes, chef.
Um,
You're telling
Everyone-
me that Agnes smashed a bunch of. This was Agnes's idea.
everyone at the table who has above a standby. Hold on.
This is a vision.
Oh, that's so sad. Anyone who has above a 12, passive perception, raise your hand really quick. 1, 2, okay. So yeah, everyone knows again. So for Neve, this is the person who's basically attending you specifically. I keep looking over here because the call is over here, but my other camera is right there. Both my cameras. Anyways, that being said, yeah, the person who's attending you, who kind of did the little slight giggle snort situation thing earlier, like, you know it's her. The rest of you guys all hear it too. There's another giggle snort, and she like bites the inside of like her cheek, trying to like, you guys can all tell. Oh, stand by. What is everybody's passive insight? Neve?
14.
Ryan?
15.
Valerian?
16.
Kyle? Everyone's names are all over the place. I'm sorry. I'm not
14.
14. Yeah, everybody is definitely... She's trying not to laugh. Like, she's trying to be so impartial to the situation at hand. Like, I am not here. I'm a fly on the wall. I am just an accessory to the background. But yeah, she's trying so hard to keep it together.
I'm gonna turn and ask, did Agnes serve a lot of this before this evening?
You're asking me?
No, I'm asking
Oh, your hand, your waiter, your
a person.
butler?
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
It's directed to you, Kat.
I'm so sorry, what?
I couldn't tell if she was okay. I asked her if Agnes has served anything like this before.
Oh, like,
today.
are you looking directly at her?
Yes.
Okay, hold on, sorry.
Everyone's not here. No host is here. So we're breaking the
Your
fourth.
boss ain't here, it's safe.
Yeah.
Yeah. She looks around the room and realizes, like, there isn't really anyone except, like, us here. And she's just like, like, no, there's, like, no way we'd ever serve this kind of nonsense. But, like, it's whatever, though. Like, I think it's super cool. Like, you did all this? And she looks over at Amon.
Can I do an insight check on that? That was a lot of giggling.
Yes.
That's a 22.
Eat shit and die. She's fucking amused. She's more like, who the fuck and how the fuck did we get this fucking random ass guy in here serving some beans on motherfucking toast? And
Good.
like, she looks disappointed almost that the hosts aren't actually here to eat this dinner, because this is nonsense.
Fit for a king.
Okay, so she's not
But-
flirting with Amon.
No, she is amused by the entire situation.
Okay. Puts Neve at ease. Yes, so all right, in that case, I don't think we can blame Agnes for the destroyed peas.
Either way. Valerian,
Delicious.
how's course 2?
How is it? I take a bite.
Can I use some salt, a bit of pepper?
Yeah, how'd he do? Is this
Like,
any good?
yeah, do we get to roll for that?
No. We've already
No.
rolled for this earlier. It's pretty good. Again, it doesn't look like the picture, like when you're thinking of what it should be.
When you're thinking of faggots, peas, and chips?
I hate my whole entire life. The amount of editing.
This is exactly what I pictured.
No.
I'm gonna edit
Despite
this
the
out.
appearance,
Like, it doesn't
it's
look good. You ever like
surprisingly good.
seafood and you're just like, ew, that doesn't look appealing, but you eat it anyways for whatever reason, and it's like, damn, this is actually really fucking good. That's what this is. Looks ugly, does not look appealing, but the polite,
Have you had meatloaf?
yeah, exactly.
Shepherd's pie.
Yeah, you're just like,
Pies, yeah.
and you do that courtesy bite. You're like, oh my god, even the courtesy bite is delicious.
It's
I
surprisingly
never
good.
doubted.
No,
Oh,
it's not
thank you
touching
so
it.
much.
Not
Oh,
even a
Das.
courtesy bite.
Das, is it, are you getting through that okay?
I'm ready for a second serving of that.
Well, hey, that leaves, I'm so
Yeah.
glad you said that, because course 3
You can never have too much gravy on your chin.
Course 3 is on the horizon. You let me know. I'll bring it up.
Fingers crossed, it's bangers and mash.
Oh, I
I
was
tell you the secret, it
hoping
ain't.
like a Sunday roast or like.
Let's get it up,
Okay.
is it? What did I find?
Neve is not touching this. Neve is holding out hope for course 3. It's a vain
Here
hope.
it is. Course
but
3 is nice, simple. It's not too bad. It's just liver and onions. Yeah? It's liver and onions.
liver
Chef's
of
kiss.
what?
Time out for
Liver
those
All
of
the
you
All
guys
stinky foods.
at
Yeah.
home.
Local,
I
Ryan,
had
you are making me
nothing
not
to do
want
with
to-
this.
My
This
dessert is one for the books. You wait till I have dessert coming in the fourth. Fourth
Kidney
quarter.
pie.
Here it comes.
Ryan, you for the rest of tonight, you have one advantage or inspiration, but in this form of one advantage of your choosing for whatever role for the rest of the night for this absolute nonsense.
This travesty?
It's not a travesty. That is absolutely racist to say. This is staple fucking food in other countries, and we need to be open-minded. Even
No,
though
I'm not talking
I'm
about
just
the
saying,
food. I'm
I
talking
wouldn't
about the
wanna
way
eat it.
it's being presented.
You know, again,
Talking about the
as
visceral
someone-
description
as someone who
of
does the,
sucking
like-
down toast and like licking all of your fingers
have you guys?
I mean,
have you
at
guys
this fancy
seen-
dining table in the Blackshire home as their crest appears above our
there's
heads.
no one here.
That's what I'm
It's just
objecting
us
to.
little people. Relax.
this is Michelin star grade cuisine. I'm just saying.
At least someone appreciates my cooking.
Mhm.
Okay, no one said that.
I did.
Hey, the empty plates speak for themselves. All right, let's not go there.
Always
Before
leaving
they get
them one
scraped in the
more.
food. Exactly.
This is ridiculous. Y'all are.
This one really is a palate cleanser. This onion and liver. This will wash you clean than for the last one.
Okay.
Some might say it will filter you out for the next course.
Yeah, most definitely. Bathrooms on the
Dessert
third
route.
and fourth floor.
Okay, listen, again, as an American who has had the opportunity to be abroad and be in Europe and try different foods and stuff.
Europe has better foods than this.
Yeah, Europe
I got
has
it.
amazing
I got a
food.
boot. Okay,
Liver
so
and
the next one-
onions is
Yeah.
not, for me, as a tropical
Horrible.
I
tropical
grew up eating liver
person.
and onions.
Did you?
Yes, venison liver.
There we go.
No,
That's
I
funny.
love
Because we
schnitzel.
grew up hunting.
Yo, give me some schnitzel. Give me some of that gravy all over that. Give me a mess of potatoes. I don't care how the potatoes are presented. Oh, I will eat that every single day for the rest of my life. That might be like a last meal request for me, honestly. And shout out to my German Oma. Like, seriously, she fed me so well in this little tiny German fucking restaurant in Kaiserslautern, and like she overfed me, and I had the best experience there. And it was just basically a house, so it was a great experience. And I really, if you get the chance, everybody, if you get the chance to get out of the United States and go somewhere abroad, do it. It's an amazing experience to just see how the rest of the world lives, because, oh my god, food alone, alcohol, people. If you don't like people, you will be surprised. If you love people, you will be in love. That's all I'm gonna say. That being said, so as the rest of you guys are having your weird discussion with dinner, and oh, hold on, give me 1 second.
How long has Erevan been gone?
Like 2 minutes, 3 tops.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on.
We haven't even gotten to the fourth course, so it's been like a hot second.
I have no idea where the fourth course comes from. I'm not owning up to this one. I'm not putting my name to this one.
Well, the fourth course is the final. That would be dessert.
6.
Well, it's
Some kidney pie.
weird times.
Get all the organs in.
Oh, fuck that. Okay. And then, okay,
Got on the
so,
engine again.
as I said, everyone in this room, essentially, that there is a placemat for, besides Erevan, there technically is a placemat, but not a plate situation. Everyone, all of the help is essentially moving all at once. Everything is very choreographed. It's not unnoticeable. Aside from Neve asking the question, everyone has been very stoic and just continuing on script. And it almost kind of seems like they're not really necessarily there initially. However, when Erevan left and Neve asked the question, and that one particular person kind of broke character, the rest of them kind of relaxed just slightly, and it like the tone overall and the vibe in the room is kind of shifted a bit, so it's a bit relaxed. So not everyone seems to be in sync as they pull the next course out or refill a drink or anything like that. It seems a bit more friendly than it is formal, if that makes sense. They're still attending to you guys, but it's not like crisp and like, ooh, do. It's not all that nonsense. It's more like, oh, hey, let me get that drink for you really quick.
Cool.
We'll pause there.
A lot of oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. What were you saying?
I think a lot of tension leaves Neve as that like rigid formality breaks, and she like can relax, like her posture gets a little more relaxed, and is just like having this banter without being as tense and rigid as before.
Awesome. Cool. All right, we'll pause there really quick. Erevan, what do you... I'm so sorry, I don't think I wrote down your initiative order.
16.
Oh, I don't like that.
I don't know how I remember
No,
that.
listen, because right now I'm looking at this, and James said 16, but your mic is off, James. So you both simultaneously said 16, and I heard Katie's voice, and I was looking at James, and I heard your voice come out of James' mouth, and it was creepy as shit. And I really fucking pray to God we got that on camera because I'm gonna clip that later because that was fucking weird. Like you can't see it, but I have goosebumps. That was creepy weird. Like a ventriloquist.
And for my next trick.
Did you say we're rolling for initiative?
No,
No,
just-
it's just Erebon.
Erebon.
Yeah. So you guys know they donated 30. Well, they donated for the tier of initiative, and here we are. I rolled between who's gonna have initiative between the two of you, and Erebon is. I'm so sorry. That's where it landed. It was a 50-50 chance. So each should die. 16. Okay, I do have it here. Stand by. Roll these two. Okay. Erebon, you'll be up first. And then it will be your father, Demetrius. And then it will be your not so friendly friend. And then it'll be the guards. Alright, so where we left off, you were just asking a series of different questions. She didn't seem to be interested. She seemed to be kind of moving about. What is your passive perception again? Or passive insight?
Passive insight is 14.
I'm going to roll at disadvantage because I did roll earlier, but I didn't write it down. Ooh, they're both terrible, so... like a 3 and a 4. Yeah, she is A, done answering questions. B, you're getting the sense of because she is done answering questions, she's going to be trying to get out of the restraints that she's getting in, but you are starting to sense the air around you, that feeling that something is shifting, and just even in the air between the two of you guys, something is changing. Give me a history check.
15.
You've seen this before with Kovir. This isn't necessarily the same thing, but that feeling that you have instinctually is... You said a 15?
Mm-hmm.
What's your modifier?
+5.
So essentially they're about to go into a rage. You know, everyone has a different reason, a different tipping point, whether it's, you know, like in real life it'd be like, oh, this person's on drugs, or like in some sort of deep hallucination, XYZ, whatever reason, you know something is happening, they're about to leave their body in a way, whether it's intentional or not.
Okay.
You're getting that sense of alert. Go ahead and roll initiative again.
Ten.
No, that's okay. Cool. Yeah. You have a surprise round. Above their initiative, they would have a surprise round in this, but just because you kind of sense that you're in that surprise round, So you are still above them in initiative in that. So you're getting that, like, they're about to, whatever, go Super Saiyan.
Okay. Since it's inevitable that we're going to have a fight, I'm going to look back to my father and say, close your eyes. And then I'm going to put my hand forward, and I'm going to do a burst of light.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Attempt to disarm them before they can attack.
Give me a persuasion roll with advantage.
22. Oh, with advantage. 24.
Oh, that's fine. Okay. 24.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, no, we're good. Okay, just have to double check. Math is not my forte, everybody. It's okay. As soon as you say that, you see and sense that, like, the fuck, but they kind of he puts his arms up and kind of covers his eyes. Stand by. Okay, so the other two pick up on this. One of the other guys does not. And cool. So your father is like covers their eyes. The other two follow suit that have been holding down the female. One of them doesn't really quite pick up the message, and the female is too, in trying to get out of the situation in which she's in to even hear or even care about what the fuck is going on. Go ahead. Initiative has started.
I am going to withhold action to grapple if she attempts to attack me, but I would like to use a bonus action to cast Sanctuary on my father.
Okay, so Sanctuary. Go ahead and read that out for everyone who is new here, and if you are new here, welcome. Thank you for being here.
You ward a creature within range against attack. Until the spell ends, any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or a harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell. This spell does not protect the warded creature from area effects such as explosions or a fireball. If the warded creature makes an attack, casts a spell that affects the enemy, or deals damage to another creature, the spell ends.
And that's your bonus action, correct?
Yes.
Alright, and then what are you holding your action?
If she attempts to attack me, I'm going to try to grapple her and pin her down.
Bonus action, no movement. Are you staying in place?
I'm staying in place.
Alright. I'm going to move this over here really quick. I need to put on some, like, background music for me.
Say less. I can cue the Benny Hill.
No! No, you will not! Minus
Don't do it,
150 to Gryffindor, 150,000 to Slytherin. Fuck everybody who's not Hufflepuff. Everyone's getting it if you even fucking say his name again.
He who must not be named.
Yes! He who must not... Guys, like, I am telling you, if you were not here before, I do not know what happened to the stream. Like, I am telling you guys, like, I've had plenty of technical issues, like the mic's not working, or someone else's mic is working, or even like YouTube issues where like the stream was fine, but then like YouTube, the sound is off. I've had all the issues, but holy crap, I swear to freaking God, this was a curse. Don't smile, Kyle. Don't do that. All right, so, okay, bonus action. Okay, cool. All right, so your father has covered their eyes. That's their action. They're not going to move. They have no bonus action because they're doing that. They're going to follow. Stand by really quick. Ooh, okay, cool. Yeah, the other two follow suit, and this guy is not with things. And okay, so Eravon, you father covers their eyes. The two others cover their eyes as well, and then the other one who is absolutely not here and paying attention. Yeah, they're not fully here. Your father holds their action. The other two hold their action, but the third, who is not really kind of, they're just ready to just do something. Like, they've waited their whole career for this one moment. I'm gonna protect the president. I got this kind of bullshit. Goes to attack the girl. That's weird. Okay. Boom. And non-lethally just hits her in the back of the head.
Mon, your niece is gonna be splattered on the front steps while you're serving us bangers and mash.
Any bangers and mash.
Hate it here.
You
Yeah,
want to see 4?
Boom. In real time, Eravon, you see her head hit that ground and bounce up, and just her eyes roll back as she passes out for that moment. And she's just, boom, she's not even a threat anymore at this particular moment. But no one really seems to be paying attention to that. You have the top of the round.
I will order the guys to stop attacking her. And then I will withhold my action to bait and switch if somebody attacks my father.
Awesome. And that's bonus action, correct?
No, that's just a spoken command. Bait and switch is going to be, that would be an action.
Okay, roger.
So that's an attack action.
So that's if someone attacks your father, you're going to bait and switch.
Yeah.
Roger. Okay. So you order them not to attack. It seems like the two of them, again, are receiving the information, but one of them seems to be just kind of not really here anymore. And as the moment passes, you see that she comes to, and you feel the air around you shift. And you're familiar in this feeling. To give it words for game-wise, she's in a rage. And she begins to attack. And numbers. She's able to get the grip off of the grapple off of one of them. As she just basically kind of like headbutts one of the dudes who just was like, okay, I'm not supposed to hurt this person, and then boom, I get headbutted and they're not expecting it. The other two are able to continue to hold her down. Your father still seems to have his eyes covered up.
Okay.
Top of the round.
I am going to do the guard that continues to attack.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to shove him.
Mm-hmm.
And then with my bonus action, I'm going to cast Compelled Duel on the girl. So, do you need me to read that?
Yep, go ahead.
You attempt to compel a creature into a duel. One creature that you can see within range must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature is drawn to you, compelled by your divine demand. For the duration, it has disadvantage on attack rolls against creatures other than you and must make a wisdom saving throw each time it attempts to move to a space that is more than 30 feet away from me. If it succeeds on this saving throw, the spell doesn't restrict the target's movement for that turn. The spell ends if you attack another creature, if you cast a spell that targets a hostile creature other than the target, if a creature friendly to you damages the target or casts a harmful spell on it, and you end your turn more than 30 feet away from the target.
Awesome. For me, could you... so they have disadvantage on attack any creature or that is not you. And if they take an attack on a creature that is not you, they need to make a wisdom save.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Okay. That covers that. Your dad uses his action to ask, while he has his face covered, like, just say the word and I will be here. You can respond.
Repeat that?
Just say the word and I will be here.
Hold your ground, Father. I've got this.
Can I at least watch?
Yes, you're fine now.
And he uncovers his eyes and he takes a whole ass step back, in D&D terms, 5 feet. And gives you the floor to handle the situation. And then you compel duel to her. The other two... Okay, hold on a second. Oof. Okay. What is the wisdom save that she needs to make? Because I'm gonna.
My DC is 15.
Okay, she has a fucking 16. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna roll that again just to double check. Okay, I have a 3 this time, so I'm just going to say, boom, she tries to attack. I picked it up, and I didn't really kind of have it properly in my hands. So I'm like, uh-oh.
So she can still attack, she's just going to have disadvantage if she tries to attack somebody else.
Excellent. Okay, no, that works out perfectly. Hold on a second. Disadvantage. Okay, yep, she does. Okay. So, Erevan, what you see is her, boom, getting that grapple off of that first person, just kind of headbutting them. Boom. You use, your abilities and you're able to compel her, and you do kind of get that, essentially the sent received message. That spell definitely worked regardless of whatever her action is, that you have got that connection with her. And you see her again, boom, elbow another of the guards just right in the nose, and it is just like, who can take that kind of fucking hit? And they let go. Your father has stepped back kind of to observe the situation. It is your round right now. The other dude kind of seems to have a grapple on her right now, but you can stand by. What's your passive insight again?
14.
Yeah, you can tell he's kind of like, oh shit, this tiny person has oh shit, essentially. They look concerned. You're top of the round.
Okay. I am going to grapple her.
Okay, you have advantage because she's technically still grappled by this other person.
$22.
Oh, I mean, for fun, just for funsies. Yeah, no, you got her, and that's a 6. Because this is
You're sure it's not a 9?
I am 100% sure Jimothy and Theodore Carroll, because they put a little line. I don't know if y'all can see this at home. The line, and then they have the 6, which is over the 9 over
it's so
here.
Funny they would put that line to differentiate them when they look nothing
Katie,
alike.
you don't get to talk. Katie, shh.
Sorry.
Petulant child.
You don't get to call me that. Only Erebon gets to call me that.
I don't care. I hate it here. Everyone gets an F. But yeah. Carry on. It's a total of 12, by the way. So I don't know if that makes a difference.
No.
Fun.
So I'm just holding on to her, and I know she's in a rage right now, but I'm just going to be like, you need to calm down.
Give me a persuasion roll.
Is she a Taylor Swift fan?
You don't tell women to calm down. That just makes it worse.
Someone said it. I didn't say it.
I'm a woman telling a woman to calm down. I guess in that point it's okay.
We don't know. You're a fucking
Yeah, she don't know
tin
that.
bucket.
That was a nat 20, so
You can
27.
eat
Oh, boy.
shit. You can. Okay, guys. Like, I don't want to say anything because I just wanted for funsies to see what would. I don't know if you guys can see this at home.
Lower it. Oh.
13.
Oh.
Oh, the
nat
one.
Yeah, so you guys at home can see it up here because the camera's up here, and then y'all down
It
here.
does work to tell a woman to calm down. All of you watching, that's the.
Don't! That's not the lesson to be learned here.
I mean, I didn't.
If you're a woman and you tell
But
another
nat ones
woman
don't
to
lie.
calm down, what the fuck even fell on the floor? Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna go on a short break. But yeah, apparently Erebon just straight up diffused the situation, I guess, because this young female heard another female voice, which was just very disarming in that uniform and armor, and like the what the wait, hold on, you're not a dude, completely just disarmed her, because I feel like I would be completely disarmed if I, you know, have anyone else found out when Seamus was a girl? That's right. Anyways, I always hoped that Master Chief was going to be a girl in the end, you know, but you guys weren't ready for that. That being said, this is what this girl
You got Metroided.
Yeah, she got Metroided. She's confused, disarmed. Like, hold on, are you like a girl, boy, lady, man? What? And stops. The combat has been defused in general. Valerian, what is your passive persuasion, or not persuasion, Jesus Christ, your passive perception?
16.
I swear to God, one of these days I'm gonna have it all somewhere and I'm gonna know these, and I'm so sorry. Neve, what's yours?
Perception is 19.
Amon?
Passive perception, 18.
Okay. That's the only one I guessed correctly, even though, like, literally Katie just said hers like 5 seconds ago.
You can remember mine because it's higher than Amon's.
Oh, you can eat shit. That is funny. That's gonna help, and I don't want to admit that. Kyle, what's yours?
14.
14. Okay. And then Valerian?
16.
Okay, cool. Okay. Everyone was higher initially, and I needed to write that down. Give me 1 second. Okay, so as integrity, I owe 20 push-ups. Did anyone get a nat 20 tonight?
Just
Fuck you, James. I owe 30 push-ups for this week because I just got another nat 1. Okay. As y'all are having your weird conversation and you can tell that everyone's kind of relaxed and whatnot, you guys can clearly hear everyone can clearly hear. Yeah, why did I even check? I rolled a fucking 1. Something is amiss. There is yelling going on, and it is like quiet. It's almost like eerily quiet, that when like there's just kind of this everyone's like, wait, what the hold on, where is that coming from? And everyone kind of simultaneously kind of quiets, and you guys kind of hear there's something going on in the front. There is a shouting match seems to be happening, if anything, one-sided. And we will pause right there. We'll take a quick break. If you guys are able to donate, that'll be awesome and amazing. Appreciate you guys, as you know, the rest of them may or may not be going into combat, so they may need you, the viewers at home, to help them. And so anything from $1 all the way to $1,000, which would be crazy, but I've seen it happen before.
Fill us all at Yvonne's house.
Right? Let's just demolish
blood on
the
the street.
Blackshire, one of the many Blackshire fucking estates. Like, it's chill. It's not even a big deal. It's whatever. No, please do it. I'm here for it. No, that all being said, so if you're able to donate...
No.
No, shut up. Everybody shut the fuck up. If you're able to donate, that would be awesome. If you're not able to donate, please do share, like, subscribe, all of those good things, and we will be right back right here shortly. And this is a message from, I wouldn't even say our sponsors, these are just our friends that if you're able to check them out, please do. So 4, 3, 2, 1. Action. All right, thank you guys so much for hanging in there. We are back. Welcome to Call of Kismet. We are in the middle of a combat. We're in the middle of combat. Again, thank you so much to Anonymous for triggering a initiative roll for everybody. So I tried to make sure that we were able to get that in a way that is cohesive to the storyline. So here we are. We've had our young and surprising unknown guest pinned down by 3 different guards and Erevan's father, Demetrius, who is standing a bit away from the situation, trying to kind of let his child shine in their own light and take over the situation. So there's 3 guards on top of 1 person. They have managed to break away from 2 of them and is still kind of being pinned down. And they're also being compelled to try and fight specifically Erevan in the situation. And we have run back into the dining room before all this, as it is happening in real time, and they have been essentially bickering back and forth, and now we are so sorry everybody their camera's better. Everyone has kind of been bickering back and forth a little bit here and there with dinner, but everyone has been able to hear what is going on outside, and it has kind of cut through everything, and there has been an unusual pause with everybody's natural instinct and insight to what is going on, that collectively all of the help is kind of stopped and looked around at each other but confused, which kind of alerted y'all to kind of give that kind of what is that, what's going on situation and listen in, and you have able to hear there's some sort of incoherent shouting going on in the background. In the top of the round, Amon, you're not really able to decipher what it is, but there is a voice that you do not recognize, and then there's a little bit of Erevan's voice. You're not really sure what they're saying, but you are familiar with Erevan's voice. That's definitely their voice, and an unfamiliar voice responding back. There's some sort of conversation happening. I'm sorry, Valerian, I feel like a dickhole. What was your passive again?
16.
Yeah, you're able to tell as well. Das, what's yours?
15.
1-4, right? Okay.
Yeah.
I do have the numbers, I just didn't have everybody's. We're good. Everybody's.
You want me to tell you mine?
No, eat shit and die. Extra achiever over here.
Not servant.
Everyone is able to tell this is Erevan's voice and an unfamiliar voice kind of having some sort of conversation. So the top of the round, Amon.
Well, I've never been initiative and not fought, I suppose.
What?
So I've never been, in a situation where I haven't fought or don't want to fight around them. So can I approach Erevan and ask what the situation is?
Okay, stand by. So essentially you are in the dining room. Everyone, all of the help kind of stops, and there's a passive look between everybody. There's no words exchanged, but more of like something isn't right, and you can clearly tell that something isn't right given the way everybody is looking towards each other as far as the help is involved, and you are picking up on this. You tune in and you hear Erevan's voice. You hear another voice that you do not recognize. responding
Understood.
back,
Okay.
but you're not able to really tell what this conversation is. Based off of your passive insight, you know that Eravon is using a authoritative voice, and this person is responding back in aggression.
In essence, then I'll move towards or through the dining hall, like towards Eravon, to see to get a clearer situation, what's going on.
Okay, so for this, you would need to do your movement speed of 30 feet, and then your bonus action of a dash for an additional 30 feet, and that will get you outside of the door. And you'll be able to assess the situation, but you won't be able to really act on this round.
That's okay.
Yeah?
That's okay. Yeah.
Okay, so as you do this, you kind of, oh shit, and make your movements. And while you were going into your 30 feet of movement, you see the similar thing that Eravon saw of like some of the people doing like, I'm dusting this window and I'm polishing the floor right in front of the door, and I'm polishing the door right up here in this really like you see the help. And give me an insight check with advantage just for funsies.
20.
Dirty 20.
Yeah.
Flaccid.
Yeah, you're definitely.
I was gonna say it and didn't.
But you should have. You disappointed all of Hufflepuff.
I can't do anything.
No, you cannot.
Say it and I get yelled at and I don't say it.
That's what it's like. Yeah. It's not like I picked a specific person this season to bully. That would be terrible. I'm not that kind of person. And you're able to kind of get that sensation around you, Eravon, that this whole thing going down, Eravon is doing Eravon. You know that Eravon, as a person and their rank and their stature and all that, they've got control of the situation as you kind of walk out and look across the field and you seeing these three people kind of nearby, this one person pinned down, Eravon, their father, kind of backed away, has their arms crossed, kind of assessing the situation. You're able to get a real grasp on everything that's going on right now. Eravon's definitely doing their thing in this particular moment.
Okay. So I can make it as far out as Eravon, yes?
Yeah, so you're not as far as Eravon. You're about 20 feet away from Eravon's father, Demetrius, and then another 10 feet away from Valerian. Or not, excuse me, sorry, not Valerian. Etch a sketch from Eravon.
Can I take a
So your action
bonus?
was.
A bonus?
Go ahead.
Yeah. What did you say my action was? Movement.
So you had your movement. No. So your movement necessarily is 30 feet to get to the door area, or out the dining room to the hallway. Your bonus action would be to dash. In this situation. Okay. So that gives you another additional 30 feet. So you were basically out the front door about 10
Okay. So then can I stand in front, if I'm close to Eravon's dad, can I almost protect and stand in front of Eravon's dad?
You were about 5 feet short of Eravon's dad. with your movement and your bonus action being a dash, but you do have an action, so you could use that to move forward if you would
Dash
like.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. And until I assess the situation, what's going on, I'm not gonna, if we got someone pinned down, and there's 3 people plus Aravon, I'm not gonna stick a foot in as well. So I'm just gonna assess it a little bit better.
Okay, so your movement gets you, and then all the way up, and you okay, cool. Where you, as far as that gives you another 30 feet of movement.
So if I can make it all the way to Aravon's father, I will.
Oh yeah, like that's like literally like 5 feet.
Okay, then I'll put him on my back and just, gesture and be like, I'll protect, I'll stay here, keep that kind of range.
You put
Let
him
Aravon run
on
that
your
situation.
back?
No, as in, it's.
Are you facing
saying-
Are you facing Aravon's father? Or are
No,
you
he's
facing?
behind. I'm facing the situation, and he's
Gotcha.
not literally on my back. It's just a phrase.
Nope,
I put it on
we're
my
good.
back.
We're good. I just needed
okay,
to
cool.
clarify. Cool beans. All right. Okay. What are the rest of you chuckle fox doing?
Valerian.
Valerian, yeah. Valerian, Doss, and then Eve.
I feel like before all this was about to happen, I was just about to take a very reluctant bite of this liver. And as soon as we hear all this ruckus and everyone takes off, it's like, oh, thank we jaws. And I'll follow and see what the commotion is.
Okay, so that's 30 feet. That's your movement. Your action could be to move the rest of the way to get to the door and outside.
As far as I can get without actually being at the action.
Okay, sounds good. Do we have any bonus actions?
I do, but nothing I'll use right now. I don't know what's happening, so I just kind of want to observe real quick.
Roger. Okay. You're able to see the situation, literally for what it is. You're not really able to understand the context. You do see everyone where they are, where they're placed. You see these 2 people kind of not grappling this small female. One person grappling the small female, Aravon's father kind of stepped aside, just cross-armed and observing. Aravon seems to be kind of commanding the situation. Amon is there, and this is essentially as it's unfolding in front of you.
Okay.
Doss, you're up.
Doss definitely proceeds in that direction, but definitely, finishes off Valerian's liver that she chose to not eat. It's so quickly just like a...
Oh no, not combat. That's terrible.
Snacks for the win. And and is running with the chalice that he's chugging, the wine chalice that he's trying to polish off, and kind of hastily makes his way to the situation. I guess a full-on dash, because don't have quite the range. So with dash, it'll be 50 feet. So just kind of Kool-Aid Man in and busting and what happened here?
You were essentially right at you've opened the door. So is that with your bonus action? And your movement?
Dash will have to take me at 50.
So it's your movement and then your action as a dash, right?
So yeah, 50
Okay,
feet.
do you have any bonus action that you would like to use?
Not at this time.
Okay.
I'm going to save it for a reaction if needed.
Excuse me, keep your reaction. But this essentially gets you up to the door. And because the door is already open, you're able to kind of get a quick glance of the situation in front of you. And there is nothing really obscured for you. You see the same thing everyone else has been seeing. You see Erevan commanding the situation. You see the three men near this young female who is pinned down by only one of them. And Erevan's father, Demetrius, kind of steps back with their arms crossed, kind of assessing the situation, but not really doing anything to contribute. And this is, so you are at the I was going to say at the house, not at that. So you were at the door, but you were not, like, you would need another 10 steps to be outside of it, if that makes sense. Cool.
How does the room look? Like, would it be bad form if I said, I'm offering 3-to-1 odds on the woman to win this wrestling match, or does this seem like a serious situation?
I'm gonna call a friend on this. Stand by. Kyle, I need you to take your headphones off really quick. And, yep. Jericho, what do you think?
Huh?
Nope, no context.
I do not think.
Just say yes or no.
Hang on.
This
No.
is my favorite part of. Okay. No.
I set it up by saying 3-to-1 for the woman to win, but I didn't specify which because I know Erevan is a woman. So I was going to hedge my bet towards whomever won and like, I won.
Hold
I didn't
on.
say which.
Stand by, just because this is the tism in me. Just for funsies, stand by. Bitch, odds are even.
Being odd, I will go odds.
You would, you fucking bitch. Yeah, alright, fine. Fine. Yeah, it would be a good... You look at the situation and you're like, you know what? Erevan seems to be, like, doing Erevan shit. Erevan's dad is like, I ain't fucking worried about it. Two of the guys are confused and not like, what? But do you want us to, like, she's dating what? And one of them clearly is involved in this situation way too much, way too hyper-focused in what is going on. They're way too aggressive, clearly. This whole entire scene is just essentially folding out before you. Again, you're not through the door, you're at the door assessing the situation in front of you. Also, eat shit and die, Kyle.
Thought it was comical.
Alright. Neve, you're up.
Neve is a little later than the others in getting up from the table because she is sending a message to Erevan from the dining room. Just a short message.
Hold on, stand by. Message specifically, like the spell?
The cantrip, 120 feet.
Okay, go ahead.
And is there 1 foot of stone?
Nope, you're good.
What? Okay.
Ah,
Oh, it says it doesn't have to follow a straight line. It can travel around corners or through openings. So are there enough open doors?
yes.
With all
I'm
the
going
people-
to say
okay.
yes in this instance. Yes. Go.
Okay. So she has her armillary out and she speaks into it. What's the situation? Is this dangerous? Do you need backup?
Do you have any bonus action or movement you would like to do, Neve?
I guess if I'm waiting on a reply, I'll look at the servant that I had talked to before and catch her gaze and say, gather everyone who works here, go somewhere safe, and wait for one of the Blackshires to give me all clear.
What a wasted opportunity to not ask for a to-go box.
The audacity of this man. All right. So, with that, she nods. There seems to be some sort of trust and understanding, and she looks at the rest of them, and they immediately clear out. Erevan, you receive this information as Neve's in the bottom, and you were at the top of the initiative, so you receive this message.
And then I'll move 30 feet, like start heading that direction.
Roger, stand by.
Yeah.
30 feet. You make it halfway through the hallway. The door is open. With your passive perception, you kind of see what is in front of you. You would see. Fucking Christ, I'm so over fucking turning the page. You see Amon, you see Doss at the door, and you see Erevan, and you would also, with that fucking 19, you would also see, not just Erevan, but you would see Erevan's father, and then you would see Erevan. You're not really kind of able to see what else is going on beyond that. Erevan, top of the round.
All right. I'll respond to their message. I'm handling it. Keep them on inside.
I'll wait for that.
And I will just continue to hold this girl and talk to her. And tell her, right now you are assaulting the home of a diplomat. That is an executable offense. I don't want to see you die tonight. So please, let's talk.
Go ahead and give me another persuasion roll.
$24.
Hold on 1 second. I don't know what happened, or if it was always like this. James, your camera is a little fucked. It's not your camera. It's I don't know what happened.
It's
here.
you.
It's not me. It's you. Could you stop? Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Just don't move. Don't do anything weird. Other than be yourself. I love it, Jerk. It's just over here like la 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 la. I'm not involved in this. I'm perfect always. It's true, Jer Bear. It's kind of really low-key annoying how absolutely perfect you are. I worship you. No homo.
Making me nervous.
No, it's don't be nervous. It's super not homo. Absolutely 100%.
Why not a little bit?
No,
Not even a little?
no,
Just a little.
no, it's totally pansexual. dropped on the floor again! I had a friend tell me earlier, like, hey, Kat, you weren't always this clumsy. And I'm like, really? And then they reminded me, and I'm like, oh, maybe it really is all the head trauma. Hold on. Okay. It's all my notes. Stand by. Okay, you responded. That was your action. Do you have any bonus action or movement you would like to do?
I'm just gonna sit here and continue to hold her. So.
Excellent. What
Now
was your
that's-
persuasion?
A little bit homo.
It was a 24.
24. You, yeah, shit. I'm missing my time. Okay. Oh, that doesn't look good. Oh, that doesn't. Okay. Alright. Okay. What's your passive insight?
14.
Yeah, okay. You get the sense that there is a calmness that's kind of come over her. It's not very... It is subtle, but you have... Oh, shit. Sorry. Rolling with perception. Roll with advantage. You've seen this many times before with Kovir specifically.
Roll insight with advantage?
Yes.
Okay.
I have it right here, like
So
literally.
22.
22. Okay, yeah. You've seen this so many times with Kovir before in the past. You can tell that this, for the sake of brevity and an explanation, the rage factor has gone down. They're essentially a little bit calmer. The tension in the air has lifted. There isn't that much aggression, but there's still a bit of that fight inside of them. But it is calming down.
Okay.
Your father holds their action. And they are kind of confused. And where's my other fucking dice? Oh, there it is. James! Why would you hide my dice? You bastard.
I can't believe that.
Right?
Kat, you deserve better.
Thank you. Right?
Ow!
Katie, please
I'm sorry.
be my
Yeah, you
woman.
deserve that.
Katie, woo me.
I'm sorry. I need to apparently trim my cat's nails because that was painful.
Okay.
I'm not. I can't woo you anymore.
Did I ever
You-
tell you that James is literally the cat whisperer?
I believe
It's unsettling because like I don't want to admit that like out loud.
She tell
and
you
I
to
wouldn't.
do that?
No, I wouldn't admit it out loud if it wasn't fucking 100% true. It pisses me the fuck off. My cat loves him, and I don't like that because
Alright.
she's so.
Do you know him?
No, but I want
Mm.
to. Okay, so yeah, Erebon's father is holding their action. The other two are very confused and unsure between Erebon, and then they're like, yeah, daddy number one, daddy number two, daddy number one, help, would it do, hold, what? Again, that other one is very headstrong and is still continuing to try and fight. They don't seem to be kind of going... They don't hear you anymore, essentially, Erebon. Not top of the round, but next up is... Oh, and she is not able to get out of his grip, but she does calm down. Amon, you are up. Valerian, you are on deck, my dear.
Okay, so I can clearly see this girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, can I do like an an insight or something? Can I recognize anything on her, from her clothing to any marks or any familiarity at all, or anything whatsoever?
What's your passive perception again? And again, I'm so sorry. I will have this at some point eventually.
One less than Katie. It's one less.
Stop it! I don't want to remember it that way. It's 18, and I hate that you said that.
Because mine is one more than his.
It's 18,
I hate that. I don't like that. That makes me feel so embarrassed.
18.
Hey, I took that feat. I deserve. There's nothing wrong.
Nope. Everyone eat shit and die. Yeah, Mom.
Got a lot of shit to eat.
She's definitely related to you in some sort of way.
Love child.
Okay. So I'm gonna suppose call out to Aravon and say, what's the situation? What's going on? I'm going to hold any action. I'm not going to do anything. Just going to stay there, still protected with Dad, but I just want to investigate the situation a bit more. Like, why are you holding this girl?
Okay, so you are essentially not too far past the door. You're right behind Aravon's father, Demetrius. You're taking in the situation. You've looked upon this person. You're like, oh shit, like that. That might be my kin in some sort of way. And then.
But I ain't too sure yet, and yeah.
No, go ahead. What were you saying?
No, but I'm not too sure yet, as of yet. I just want to see the intentions.
You want to see the intentions of them, the girl?
Yes, of the girl, yeah.
Okay, stand by, let me think. Okay, give me an insight check.
$22.
How is this happening again? Okay. It's not personal. However, this is on me, guys. I'm so sorry. I should have looked at this earlier. I feel so embarrassed. I've been asking you guys your passive perception, and I haven't looked at mine. Whoops! Hashtag pro streamer. Pro DM. Aravon, as you're assessing the situation, you've kind of taken that few steps forward in front of Aravon's father, assessing the situation. You lock eyes with this girl, and there is a sense of familiarity in the looks. You're definitely related in some sort of way. You give me a history check with advantage. I was supposed to do this last week, and I'm so sorry. Hashtag pro-streamer.
13.
Yeah, that should be. 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are able to, that your father, your biological father, has had many kids, and it is something that your mother just was not very happy with, that, once she found out, it's like, oh, I'm not just like the third lady in his life, I'm like the seventh lady in his fucking life, and he's got all these other fucking kids kind of situation, and she wanted to keep you and your brother away from that. So it could be a niece, like, or a half niece or whatever. It could be a grandchild. Like, you really couldn't really tell, but there's a lot of facial features in this girl that you can tell this is kin, and she's definitely here out of some sort of vendetta, and you're not really sure if it's necessarily from you or Aravon and their family, but kind of in your gut, you know this is probably having to do something with you.
So, with knowing that familiarity, can I ask her directly?
I'll allow it.
Okay. Why are you here? Or why are you disrupting this house?
How does this die keep ending up over there? I'm gonna keep blaming James, you bastard. How dare you?
I don't think it's his fault.
I'm gonna blame him regardless because I'm a woman and he is a man.
I was here the whole time.
I don't care. I'm a woman and you're a man, and women are superior. Obviously, in every single way. Feminism. I have a contact in, but like I'm winking. Yeah, she hears you and her attention immediately snaps to you, Amon. And her face goes from like vexed to hatred. You just hatred. And you know it. Like, bitch, she is here for you. Your answer is all in her eyes. You specifically is why she is here. Next up, Valerian, Doss, you are on deck.
I'm probably still observing. I probably would have walked a little closer, but I'm not gonna go next to or in front of Erevan's father because he scares me. So I'm just gonna stay kind of behind him and observe and see really what's going on. Because like I don't know what's going on. I don't want to be involved. I'm just kind of watching.
Excellent, excellent. Give me a wisdom saving throw. Raggy?
Raggy. Dirty 20.
You hear your good old bestie just cackling away at the whole entire situation. Skullduggery seems to be very amused and absolutely cheering on Amon. However,
make sure he has a good show.
Yeah,
you can see it. He's in front.
Give me an insight check with advantage.
You said insight?
Yes, with advantage.
23.
Math is hard. James, what is your reach for your is it 10 feet?
10 feet.
Ooh, you technically have a, what, +2, +3?
+4.
+4. Well, fuck me. You have a +4 to that, so what was it?
23? 24, 27?
Okay, well, you can just, mind your own business.
I'm only good at one thing.
No,
and
it's
like
fine.
Wisdom saving throws.
Yeah, no, you're good. Yeah, you definitely hear Skullduggery kind of cackling away.
He plays bet.
You feel, again, this is one of those, like, you feel it internally, like some sort of, like, vibration and with his cackle, but your hand isn't shaking or anything like that, but you kind of internally feel that sensation kind of go up and down your arm, like a tickling sensation. But you're able to fight the urge to laugh.
Thank goodness. That would have been good.
Any bonus action or movement, movement because you're staying behind?
Just observe for now.
Excellent, okay. Doss, you're up. Neve, you're on deck.
I'm gonna move up to Erevan. It doesn't look like this situation is aggressive, which, you know, how am I going to stir up bets if this is a kind of a neutral situation? But, you know, don't want to be that guy. So instead, I will move up to Erewhon and use the assist action because it looks like this is more of a control situation versus an aggressive situation. So if Erewhon needs to use a strength check while he's grappling or something, I will use the assist action.
All right.
Help neutralize whatever situation seems to be going on here.
Erewhon, do you happen to remember what your grapple check was earlier? So 20-something,
20-something, yeah.
Okay. For funsies, we'll just say it was 21 for funsies. I'll look back on it later, eat shit, everybody else. Das, go ahead and give me another roll with advantage. For
What
strength.
kind of roll?
Strength.
Strength?
Mhm.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
This guy?
Yep.
Oh boy.
That
You're
guy.
helping.
Well, the health
I'm-
active this gives me
I'm just-
advantage.
Yeah, I'm just giving him advantage. I'm not
I know.
trying to.
Yep.
I'm not trying to
Nope.
hold anyone
Just roll that.
down. All right. Here we go. You said strength with advantage. With my negative modifier. Here we go. 12.
Okay.
Whoa.
All right. That's so funny that it's 12. All right. Just for funsies, stand by, everybody. Don't put your clock, your calendar, and your calculator all in the same area on your phone, because that will be a whole problem forever if you're like me. So, how are you exactly helping, Das?
I would say that I'm, getting within range to employ the assist action,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm definitely playing some inspirational music to kind of soothe, maybe like a little Kenny G, like trying to soothe the situation.
I'm not gonna look that up. You can all do that on your own fucking time. I've learned my no, Jimothy Ann Theodore.
Just playing some,
That's McDonald's theme song.
Smooth jazz.
some smooth jazz to kind of
Ba-da-bum-bum-ba.
All right.
neutralize the situation.
Give me a performance check, bro. Hold on. Don't anything yet.
You ever seen Trolls 2?
I keep fucking dropping everything that's in my lap. Okay, go ahead. What's your number?
Performance, eh?
Yep.
16.
If everyone at home can hear me continuously dropping everything, I'm so sorry. I have the longest fucking desk right now, and maybe I just need to make it an L. I don't know. You said 16. Damn it. It's unfortunately really fucking helpful. Erewhon, it's like when you hear a pop song and you don't want to like it, but like you're like, damn it, Taylor Swift, you fucking got me with this one specific song and only this song ever, and I will never admit it to anybody out loud. Like, you know, because DOS had left, retuned and just assessed the situation, is just kind of just made that tune to kind of calm the perp, essentially, but also kind of give you that confidence as you see this person again calm down from that initial rage to calming down again, confused but calmed. I'm going to drop initiative at this point, unless Neve, you have anything else.
Neve is going to arrive at the door slightly winded and say, Amon, go inside.
Excellent.
And I'm going to respond, why?
You're needed. The fourth
kitchen?
course.
The dishes aren't going to do themselves.
Bitch, get back inside.
Get back to the kitchen.
What are you doing outside? Who taught you Octagon? Anyways, yeah. So I will drop initiative there. Essentially, Erevan, this person is kind of calmed down, but more confused as Das begins to serenade the situation. Your father's just like, what the, yeah. With that roll from earlier, yeah, he is not impressed, but satisfied, and yet confused. This is not by the book. Like, if he had to write a report on this, he wouldn't know how to write the report on this.
Who is this?
I will just be continuing my. You will not find justice here tonight. If you continue your assault, this will only end in your death.
Amon, we should go inside.
I can't.
Erevan's got this covered.
Erevan, I think you should let her go.
I'll reluctantly release her.
Did you release her?
Mm-hmm.
As soon as you kind of give the command, again, the other two are aware of the situation. The one is just way too, like, in the moment, too much into what's going on. They're not really kind of hearing it, but the other two are able to kind of snap him back into what's going on, looks around, assesses the situation, realizes it, and lets her go. And as he does, reluctantly, she seems, again, confused because there's some random dude playing music, chill music, that, again, she doesn't want to admit is pretty soothing. But the whole situation has clearly not gone her way, and it is apparent on her face as she kind of looks around at everybody. And when she does make kind of contact with Amon, that serenity, that calmness immediately dissipates, and there is again that anger that goes in her, and she reaches around behind her and pulls out 2 daggers.
I will bait and switch.
Excellent. Go ahead and tell me what that is, because I don't know anything. I didn't put that on your character sheet.
Just a second. You did, it's just hidden.
No, I didn't. You totally picked all of that stuff by yourself.
It's under Lessons of Vanguard. When you're within 5 foot of a creature on your turn, you can expend 1 superiority die and switch places with that creature, provided you spend at least 5 feet of movement and the creature is willing and isn't incapacitated. This movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. Roll a superiority die, and until the start of my next turn, the creature gains a bonus to AC based on the number that I roll.
And you're switching with your father? Or
No.
Amon?
Amon.
Cool. Alright. So,
So Amon has +5 AC.
yeah, Amon, do you kind of, you see this whole thing kind of unfold. She brings out these 2 knives. Essentially, she reaches behind her, and suddenly there's 2 knives, and she begins to go forward, right? Again, like I said, she made contact with you, was like, oh, fuck this motherfucker, pulls out knife, starts to go, and whatever you're about to do, whatever you feel this confident, not aggressive, but assertive kind of grab on your shoulder, pulling back on you. You recognize it for what it is as Erevan, Are you willing to allow them to take over, or are you resisting?
I'm gonna resist.
All right, Erebon, make me a strength check with advantage. You dumb bitch. I mean, I'm not saying that because you're a girl. It's just because. No, I stand by that. I have a vagina. It's fine.
It's a 23.
You go ahead and make me a acrobatics and or athletics. Sorry. Ryan, sorry. Athletics or
Well, like
acrobatics.
if he's not willing, then it doesn't matter what my strength roll is.
Roger. Okay, so
The character has to be willing for it to.
Should I roll an am I still rolling athletics or acrobatics?
No.
I
will say
can't-
this, like I said, you know that this is Erebon trying to move you from the situation. Are you willing or are you not willing?
I'm not willing.
Okay, so Erebon, you're not able to do the switch as there's resistance, which is a bit surprising for the situation.
Okay.
Don't laugh, Ryan. Don't because you're
Why not?
Sorry, you're making me laugh.
Because I want to be almost like whoa, in an assertive, kind of authoritative, like you said, figure. Just be like, whoa, think about your actions in a kind of standoff, dodge kind of way. Just consider where you are, what you're about to do.
All right, in that case, everybody roll initiative again.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Yep, go ahead.
23.
Hold on. What the fuck?
Sorry,
There we
Erebon.
go. Nope, you're good. Ryan, 23. Valerian.
14.
1. Erebon.
9.
9. Das.
6.
And Neve.
13.
1, 3, right?
Yes.
Give me a second. I am so mad. I'm just gonna say this about how often this game, specifically the numbers 6 and 9, have turned up.
Oh, cool.
No,
You've
it's
manifested
not.
them.
You did.
Oh,
and
that's
I just
cool.
want everyone to know that your words do have fucking power. So watch what
The
the
dice can
fuck
hear
you
us.
say, like, because it's unfucking real. Unfucking real. Okay. All right, math. Erebon, give me another roll, just a straight D20 roll, really quick.
16.
Okay.
Here's another 6.
No. I reject the premise of this. Okay, so it'll be Ryan, Erebon. Sorry, I'm all over the place on this. Hold on. And it'll be Amon, Erebon. Nope, lies. Amon, Valerian, then Erebon. I'm trying so hard. I'm gonna do this one more time. Math is not my forte. Amon, Valerian, Neve, Erebon, then Das. Amon, you're up. Valerian, you are on deck.
Is she coming towards me?
Yep.
In that case, I want to, I did warn her. She had a chance. Fuck. I'm going to try and just do an arm strike. No, I'm not going to move. So kind of like, I want to see if I can, sweep the leg, Johnny. This kind of stuff.
All right.
I don't want to, like,
Yep,
knock
go
her
ahead.
out.
Go ahead and do an unarmed strike.
14. And 2
That
damage.
does not hit.
Oh, there we are. Don't hit.
As you're able, as you kind of go down to like trip her, she completely jumps right over it. Stand by. It is her turn. I know I said it's Valerian, but it is her turn, and then it's Valerian.
Do I have a bonus action?
Yes, you do. I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
Up, 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 up. Can I dash out the way?
Attack her up.
Are you,
You can disengage.
you can
but
disengage. Yeah, you could disengage.
In that case, I'll do steady aim.
Okay.
May I use my reaction?
Not yet because initiative has just started. Unless, what is your reaction?
It would be to cast Cunning Words at her.
Alright, no, that would... It's a reaction, right? Is it a reaction or response to something specifically, or is it just like, whatever? Can you read that for me? Again, I keep looking over here, everybody, but it's because my call is like right
It just
up here.
when a creature with you can see within
Mhm.
60 feet makes an attack roll, an ability check, or damage roll, you can use one use of bardic inspiration to the roll to roll the die and subtract the number from the creature's roll.
Alright. Play that funky music. Or make that roll for me really quick.
D8. So they would subtract a, what do you know it? 6 from their attack.
I'm physically gonna start fighting people later on.
Yeah, can I use a reaction?
What reaction? For God's sake.
Just uncanny dodge.
Yes and no. That would be if something happens. Then that would be the response to. It's kind of like a natural reaction to.
Okay, cool.
Is she attacking him?
I think so.
Or
I mean,
like
it's about to.
is it her
yeah.
turn?
Yeah, I think it is.
Right now.
Oh,
and
okay.
you said it was a minus what again? 6 to her
Her
what?
attack roll.
Attack roll. Okay, thank you.
I think I just cut out, right?
You're a whole ass bitch. Maybe. Stand by. I need more screens. Oof. Does a 17 hit? Come on.
High.
Yes.
No, she gets a 3.
Oh no! Alright, so.
Why is that?
My portent.
Because she said so.
Because I said so, Brian.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what you essentially see going on is everyone else, essentially, she's running up and she is about to strike Katie/Neve. You get that sensation of deja vu of her going up and absolutely getting ready to strike down on Amon. You're not really sure, if it's a fatal blow or, just a blow. Regardless, she makes contact with him. You're unsure of the outcome of the situation, but you've seen it. You get that feeling that kind of comes over you, and you're able to pluck that strand from the weave and pull it down and kind of just get rid of it and force your own will into this. And she misses. Fucking narrowly, which pisses me really the fuck off, but it's fine. As Amon, you see her come up and she's just millimeters. You feel it just. She is so close as she misses.
She's not playing.
She is not playing. She is not here to talk. She is here to create action, essentially. Sorry, and then she's got her bonus action. And she fucking misses that too, for fuck's sake. So anyways, she misses both her fucking hits. I'm not mad, it's fine. As a DM, I'm on your side. But she does
Are
miss.
you bollocks?
Fuck off! Anyways, she misses. Boom! One just comes. Fuck! You feel the whoosh! And as she comes across again, she just doesn't quite get it again. Oh no, you're a lot taller than she thought you were.
Mm-hmm.
Eat shit and die. Valerian, you're up.
Seeing her run forward and go straight to attacking and knowing she's not playing, I'm gonna attempt to cast Hold Person.
Okay. Go ahead and read that spell.
Choose a humanoid that you could see within range.
I'm not a
at 60
humanoid!
feet.
Just kidding. I'm just fucking with you.
Target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration. At the end of each of its turns, the target can make another wisdom saving throw. And on a success, the spell ends on the target.
Okay.
And it has to be a wisdom 14.
Wisdom 14, and we just got another donation, so the party has advantage on the next roll, but you're not rolling for this. You have...
No, you are.
Yeah, I am, so I'm going to use this as a disadvantage because I'm so kind. Thank you so much, Momentous. Appreciate it. Yay! Again, support your local gamers. Thank you guys so much. Alright. I'm pretty sure they failed. And you said wisdom, right?
Yeah, wisdom 14.
Oh, yeah, they hardcore fail. So yeah.
She's paralyzed.
Boom. Again, this is essentially what you're seeing. Whoosh! Whoosh! And then she's just paused right here, mid-air. As her foot is maybe an inch above the ground, and she's about to use that to gain some sort of momentum to switch up. Any bonus actions, Valerian?
No, I'm just gonna focus on holding this.
Excellent. All right. Neve, you're up. I don't know. For some reason I spelled Neve with an M, and that confused the hell out of me for a second there. I'm
like Neve, or
Just-
it was in there.
Nope.
Wait, there's
Just-
an M.
It is an M.
Yeah, there's.
Yep.
There's
Nope.
no
You're
in
up.
there.
Anyways, this girl's frozen.
Okay. Okay, she's frozen.
Mhm. Not. Yeah. I mean, essentially, yes. She's frozen.
Not. But I will. Okay.
Momentous said that she's so frozen, Elsa's calling and saying she wants her job back.
I am going to just go ahead and cast polymorph on her and turn her into a frog.
Please read that. Just for everyone at home, for fuck's sake, read that spell to me while I start making.
Turning my kid
Okay.
into a frog.
Yeah, only for an hour. And I'll just, if she fails, my DC is 16. If she fails, I'm just gonna pick her up, hand her to Ervan, and say, "Do you have a jail to put this in?"
Put this frog in.
She's a frog.
She's a frog. Excellent. So the spell transforms a creature you can see within range into a new form. Unwilling creature must make a wisdom saving throw. The transformation lasts for the duration or until the target drops to 0 hit points or dies. New form can be any beast whose challenge rating is equal to or less than the target's or the target's level if it doesn't have a challenge rating. Target's game statistics, including mental ability scores, are replaced by the statistics of the chosen beast. It retains its alignment and personality. The target assumes the hit points of its new form. When it reverts to its normal form, the creature returns to the number of hit points it had before it transformed. If it reverts as a result of dropping to 0 hit points, any excess damage carries over to its normal form. As long as the excess damage doesn't reduce the creature's normal form to 0 hit points, it isn't knocked unconscious. The creature is limited in the actions it can perform by the nature of its new form, and it can't speak, cast spells, or take any other action that requires hands or speech. The target's gear melts into the new form. The creature can't activate, use, wield, or otherwise benefit from any of its equipment. So it's a frog. I hand it to Ervan. I think a holding cell would be best for right now.
This so wasn't going the way you planned it, right, Kat?
No. And I'm going to be honest. I have a list here of like worst case scenarios, right?
Yeah, frog's not.
Okay, no, but hear me out. I don't have polymorph written down as like.
It has to be in my spell.
That's on me.
That's my jam.
That's on me as a DM. Bravo.
Yep.
But like, have you guys played? If anyone has played Final Fantasy VII. And this is all I can think about is that frog situation in which all the players get turned into and like, you know, Tifa and all the I'm so fucking mad about this. I can't undo it in my brain. Jerica, if you could please just turn that into a sketch that would bring everything
Toad.
full circle here.
Yeah.
So anyways, this frog, which still has their personality, is still trying to attack Amon in every.
I use my mage hand to scoop it up and contain it.
You fucking would, you priss.
Sorry.
I watched the frog be paralyzed.
Hold on, yeah.
That's true.
Still paralyzed, so it's held.
It is failing all of the fucking saves.
And it now has the mental statistics of a frog as well.
I'm so fucking mad. Well, she still fucking hates Amon, so.
She don't hate me. She loves Amon.
I will grapple the frog, look at everyone else, and be like, "Please enjoy your hospitality. I'll be back shortly." And I'm going to start my way toward the compound.
I'm going to follow.
We'll also send a message to that servant, just telling her that the situation has passed, and there's no threat to anyone's safety.
Yeah. I'm emotional.
I was really hoping my turn. I had an excellent idea, but it falls.
No, you know what? What was your plan? Das.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to use my Das Inshubar, and which, as my action, I would choose the flute, and then I was going to create a harmless illusionary effect with sound, and I was going to create the Frogger theme with their corresponding OST sound, so that this frog was going to see the barrel or the car coming towards it, and it couldn't move because it was paralyzed with the sounds going.
You don't need to psychologically traumatize the frog.
Well,
Remember, this could be family right now. So let's yeah, let's not do that.
So,
Yeah.
but
no, that's happening. As all
Right,
of this
then,
is happening, like, boom, they turn into a frog. You're like, what? And then you start going. Neve, you happen to able to kind of mage hand them as they are paralyzed at this particular moment. And Erebon, you're able to, okay, thanks, and head in with this.
Careful, they're slippery.
It's fine. They've got grippy gloves. Gauntlets, yeah. Fancier than gloves.
I'm gonna speak to Aragon and just ask, like, what happened? Like, who is this girl?
She says you killed her father.
She can have to narrow that down a little bit. What do you mean I killed her father?
I said about as much as I got out of her before she decided to attack. She said she was looking for you. She's from Kazanad. And she said you killed her father, Brooke.
Did you say Rook?
Was it Brooke or Rook?
Rook.
Brooke.
My world just kind of sinks like down into like this bottomless pit right now.
Erebon, give
Which
me an insight check with advantage. Amon, are you hiding this, or is it just kind of...
No, it's just come over me.
14.
Yeah, you can definitely see... You can receive the... Yeah. Go on, Ryan.
We need to talk.
All right.
Is it just me and you know? Is it just me and Aragon?
Yeah.
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 We're walking toward
Okay.
the compound.
So if what she is saying is true, then that would make me her dad.
That's a turn I wasn't really expecting.
Don't make me laugh, Katie.
Yeah.
This is a daytime soap opera.
Stop, guys! I have no composure.
Days of our
Here's what-
lives.
Here's what we're going to do for now. I am going to keep her in the compound. I'll make sure that she's well taken care of. We have priorities right now. We have to get to Lorelei. But I'll make sure nothing happens to her until we can sort this out when we get back. I can't let her run free after she
I'm
just
not.
attacked.
That's fine. I don't want you to run free. It's safer for her and everyone else if she stays
That's my thoughts
locked
too.
up. Do you know? I need to speak to Neve to see how long this takes to polymorph out of being a frog.
He was like a few steps away, like sending a message, like calling off the lockdown, basically, that she had initiated before. So she's like right there.
I'm gonna find her and say, do you know how long this is going to take for her not to be a frog? I need to talk to this girl.
It's After an hour, it will run out already, but I can drop concentration as soon as she's somewhere where she won't be trying to stab you.
Yes. If you could. She'd be in prison. She'll be
Right.
safe.
As soon as she's there, I can drop concentration and she'll turn back.
Thank you.
You killed her father?
Potentially, maybe. But that's a conversation I have to have between me and her.
And on next week's episode of Days of Our Lives, who was her father?
And Mari said, "You are not the father."
It's ripples on a lily pad. So are the days of our lives.
Oh my god. I don't want to.
I understand your business is private, Amon, and believe me, I am not one to. I would not want people to pry in my past, but my past isn't showing up as we're eating dinner, trying to kill me and the people around me.
Well, all you need to know is she's not trying to kill people, she's trying to kill me. And I get a sense of familiarity with this girl. So I think I should have a conversation with her when she's coherent.
It was the quickest way I saw to...
It was the safest way. It was the best thing you could have done. I thank you for it. But as far as what I know as much as you.
If you need anything,
Yes. This is adorable.
Just because I also need to go inside and find some edible food. So
Head to the kitchen. Thank you.
Right.
And I just leave and kind of turn around, head, something like just trying to find like I'm going to go back down to the cell.
And when I get to the compound, I'll make sure that, just to give orders that she's to be kept in a holding cell. Make sure she's well fed. No abuse, no torturing, no interrogations.
Just does that happen a lot in your holding cells?
Well, just all right.
You never know.
So there's 3 of them. You are familiar with them. They have come all the way from home, so they're a bit older and mature. As soon as you come in, they stand at attention. They seem a bit confused, and as you give your instructions to not fuck around with this guy, they are very confused because you were holding a frog. And 2 of them look at each other like, okay. And one of them, who is the older, more senior of the 3, is just like, nah, bitch. She said we are to like take care of this fucking prisoner, and I'm here for it, but that jail cell ain't gonna do it. And he kind of slaps one of them and is like, well, you heard her. Go ahead. Let's get something that'll actually hold the damn sucker. And the 2 of them, again, very confused. And then the more senior one is like, yeah, go do it. And runs off and tries to go find something.
I actually stopped them. I see your confusion. This is actually a person. She's under a spell currently. It'll be
Again,
wearing off soon enough.
yeah, there's confusion, and should what should we do in the meantime, my lady?
In the meantime, we're just going to keep her under lock and key.
Like I said, go get something to put this damn thing in! And again, they scramble and kind of try to, like, figure out some sort of containment. And moments later, they're able to get a container, put her in this container, put her in the cell, and they are awkwardly standing there ready for her to change at any moment or potentially get out of this Tupperware, essentially.
I'll send Erevan a message after that conversation with Amon and tell her to just send someone to let me know when she's in the cell. I will drop the polymorph.
Then once we've got her situated, then I will send that message back.
Yeah, poof. She's popped out of that, I was going to say silverware, Tupperware.
Tupperware.
Yeah. And she is angry and very confused, and kicks that Tupperware towards this very small, like, 5x5 cell.
I'll look to the other guards and then look to Amon. Be like, let's give him some privacy for a moment. And then I nod at Amon and I escort the other Dragon Knights out of there.
They are, again, confused. Just for correction, they're not Dragon Knights, but they're just kind of private security.
Oh, they're just...
Yeah.
Okay.
A little, again, confused on the situation, but... And they give you the floor. Amon, you were looking at this young woman now. She doesn't have a covering anymore on her head anymore, and you can see her hair is a long, curly, long brown curly hair, and she has green eyes. She's human. She has a scar on the left side of her cheek. It looks like some sort of burn mark. But her eyes, it's definitely the way she looks at you. She's absolutely pissed.
Why? What's your name? I'm a bit confused here too. I'm a bit like, Amon's a bit just like, he's trying to get his bearings a little bit.
Yeah, she runs. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw. I accidentally closed this and I needed it.
9.
She spits on you.
I'll ask you again. Who are you?
Alright. Getting that clearer look as she has run up and just spit on you, and you're just kind of like, okay, who are you? Take a good look. As she says that, you can clearly see she's a lot younger than what you initially thought she was. She's probably in her mid-teens.
Do you know me? Have I done something to wrong you?
Yeah. You burned down my home. You killed my father. And then you ran off into the night, thinking you can just get away with it. Well, you can't.
I
She
burned down
says,
your
despite
home.
with the bars.
I burned down your home. And I killed your father. And your father is...
Stand by, we just got a notification for something.
Or die.
And then everyone gets a fucking, like, TPK, JK. Alright, carry on. What were we saying, Ryan?
I said, who was your father?
My father is Amon. But you killed him. You took him from me, and you burned everything else down. So ensuring I would never have anything except this anger and this hatred towards you. And she, like, reaches out and just barely is able to kind of get in within your grasp. And I'll fucking kill you for it.
Yeah, good luck with that. And I walk away. I gotta go and see Valerian.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
She is absolutely livid.
I know.
Just throwing out every obscenity possible as you walk away. Amon is walking past you, Erebon, and you can hear the exchange of, like, I'll be back, essentially. And the other guards are like, they're tuning in and hearing, go fuck yourself, eat shit and die, old man. I'll make you eat your toenails, whatever dumb shit.
Little does she know what he's already eaten.
Beans on toast!
Best.
And I'll just instruct the guards. Just keep your distance, make sure she's well fed, and don't let her hurt herself either.
Okay. Okay.
Stay away. Stay away.
Of course, my lady. And they go back inside to this. Essentially, it's like a hall downstairs in the basement. There's, like, the basement, and then there's, like, the basement.
And I'll walk with Amon.
Are we
Are you
still gonna
alright?
find... Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. She needs time to cool down. Like, a long time to cool down.
Well, we'll give her the time.
Yeah, I think you're right in what you said. There's, we should go and find Lorelei first. She'll be safe here, I trust you. I need to investigate this situation a little bit more before I go back and have a conversation with her, because she's in no place to have a conversation right now.
Maybe some quiet time to let her gather her thoughts.
Yeah, or plot a way to kill me. Either way, we'll find out in a little
Just
while.
put her in timeout.
Pretty much, yeah.
Why don't you sit in this holding cell and calm down?
Pretty much. I can have a conversation with that. You crazy or what?
You can always threaten her with turning back into a frog.
What lesson
Those
would
are
she
the,
learn after that? Valerian, Das, what are you two doing during this?
I feel like I'm awkwardly standing with Erebon's father still, just kind of like, you have a very lovely home, sir. Just like trying to be very polite.
How about those dragon knights?
Hold on. What is happening? This is the second natural one. Oh my god. Yeah, he's equally as fucking awkward, apparently. Valerian, like... Oh, my wife picked it out. I don't care for it.
Dinner was interesting.
Would you
Just
say
like
the
so awkward. Dinner was interesting. Just like very awkward, very quiet, just filling in the awkward silence.
Yeah, like he's trying to respond like as soon as like you say a thing and then he like says a thing. And there's like that long gap in between. But yeah, he's trying to like give me an insight check.
Eight.
I'm throwing this dice out tonight. You are done for the whole forever. What'd you get again?
8.
I'm 99% sure that's more. Yeah. He is politely trying. It's one of those situations of like have you seen Talladega Nights? Where he's like, I don't know what to do with my hands.
Kind of like in the background.
Yeah, where he's like, I'm trying to do it, and like the guy's like, just keep putting your hands down. He is really displaced in that this is his home. His child has taken the forefront. It's not so much that he feels demasculated, it's just more of like I wasn't ready for my kid to supersede me in this, and I don't know if I'm proud or feeling mad about it.
A glass case of emotions.
You know, like with the first time the kid eats faster than the dad, and they're like, what the fuck? Oh no, my kid is a whole ass person. That kind of shit. Yeah. Low-key having a little bit of a crisis there.
I'm sure the casting sanctuary on him was like the fuck?
Yeah, no, it a lot of this, like, cause like I said, like I rolled a 1. He don't know how he feel right now. You travel with my offspring?
Once or twice.
That's good. That's before and he like puts his hand over his face, kind of signifying.
No, I've never seen them without their mask.
Oh, wow. There's good.
They're really diligent with that. And
Good.
I keep slipping up. I keep offering them drinks and I forget. They're very good.
That's good. That's good. I just keep doing that. That's good. That is a good friend.
Yep.
Shall we head inside?
Yes, please.
Excellent.
Just
Very awkward. Doss, what are you up to?
Doss turns to the closest servant and says, I heard there was a 4th course, so is that still on, or what? Where do we stand with that?
Okay, so Doss, as you've heard the awkward exchange between Demetrius and Valerian of them like trying to kind of have an awkward conversation, what's your passive insight? I know I asked this earlier.
14.
Yeah, you were oh, why did I even ask? I got a 1. Shut the fuck up. You're able to tell he is not necessarily overwhelmed, but just like, oh.
All I know is when I'm overwhelmed, cake fixes most things.
Yeah,
So,
clearly,
Cake.
but you're like, you know what? Valerian seems to Valerian totally's got this going on. Like he's definitely taking one for the team, and you kind of go around the two of them in their awkward conversation and kind of head inside. Again, everyone's doing that awkward, like, I'm gonna vacuum the front lawn and, you know, like, dust the fucking leaves outside. You know, that dumb shit where people are trying to totally not pay attention to what's happening, but they're definitely, like, trying to pay attention. And as they see you approach, they kind of, like, try to disperse, but a few of them were like, oh no, I'm the dumb one who was caught, so now I just gotta kind of commit to what's going on. And as you ask one of them, like, there's supposed to be food, and they look so relieved that you were asking, and they nod profusely, lock arms with you, and they're just like, I will take you there personally. And they take you back, and as you enter into that room, you can clearly see everyone is kind of just like a coworker, kind of like, oh, the company next to us down the hall happened to have some leftover cake, and we just get to have it. So, like, everyone's just kind of munching and, like, eating and, like, talking, and as soon as the door opened, they look panicked, and when they see you and the other person, they calm down immediately and go back to what they were doing. Hate it here, hated everybody. Erevan. Amon, you guys both decided homegirl needs a timeout, and you guys are headed back up to the main hallway. Yeah? No?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Back to the estate. Yeah.
Awesome.
Ready
So
to, suppose, take our adventure.
Yep. You guys all meet up. Oh, one more thing. Neve, where were you again? I'm so sorry.
I was messaging the servant that I had told to get everyone logged in, like giving updates on the situation was over, everything was fine, and then had that conversation with Amon, and then probably went inside and just sort of stood. I went to the library. I feel like that's where she would automatically go, and just stood in the empty library, just like processing that whole interaction.
Awesome. Okay. All right. So, Neve, you guys see as Neve is kind of coming in, going into the library, Amon, Erevan, Demetrius, Valerian, you guys are all coming into the same spot at the same time, while as Das is essentially opening the door. There's some murmuring. It gets quiet. The door shuts, and those who are stupid of hearing are able to, like, kind of hear the murmuring continuing. It's casual. Valerian, or not Valerian, Erevan, your father kind of gives you an awkward, like, white guy nod, like,
The pro nod back.
sit rep.
It's taken care of.
And what is it you need of me, Captain?
Enjoy the rest of your night. Have some dinner. You haven't eaten yet. Whatever happened to Mother?
Okay. Stand by. Oh no, that's right. That dice is in. That dice gotta go. Alright, so, fucking Christ. Okay, so, when you're essentially, like, go enjoy your dinner, you see that look of, like, just, like, a pride of, like, bitch, I didn't have to do that. I didn't have to do a thing. And then the other thing that came up with it is essentially, like, when you asked about mother, it just kind of got a little awkward. Your mother has other things to attend to.
Very well.
She may call upon you tonight to decipher some. And you can clearly tell there's hesitancy and he's trying to, in real time, decipher how he feels about it and is trying to conceal it. But you're able to tell that he's uncomfortable with it. Perhaps speak to your mother later tonight.
Very well.
Excellent. Well then, the rest of you, Amon will show you to where you may stay for the evening, and I expect all of you to be gone before sunrise. All of you.
And we shall be.
I tip my hat and say thank you, and apologize for any commotion that happened.
Child, what is it you would like me to do with the extra guest?
I spoke with him. He will travel with you.
Excellent. And the rest? Should I proceed or hold off?
Proceed.
Excellent. Well then, your mother would like to speak to you before retiring for the evening. Other than that, good night, everyone. I would love to say that this was a pleasure, but it was not. And he looks between Neve and Amon specifically, and then nods back to Erebon and leaves down the hall into another portion of the home. Again, everyone's just like,
Well, I suggest we all get a little bit of rest. We'll get an early start on it and see what we can do about finding Lorelei.
Thanks again, Avon.
Of
Appreciate
course.
you yeah, thank you. And if you can keep our conversation between us,
It wasn't going anywhere to begin with.
thanks. And head upstairs.
excellent. And that is where we will end it tonight. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining us this evening for Call of Kismet. We've got some Kismet indeed going on right now. So if you guys want to also be a part of that, you can join us over at our Extra Life campaign over at Extra Life. That is extra-life.org. Our team name is Ghost Table Guild, and you guys can donate whether you guys are donating in real time or when we are in our off time, and we will weasel those in there as we can throughout the game. So thank you so much to everyone that was able to donate tonight, to Momentous, and to Anonymous. Y'all can fight me in the last parking lot of Kmart. Seriously, I'm in charge here. I'm clipping this. You can all eat shit. I'm clipping this. It's gonna be forever. Again, all that being said, if you guys are able to donate, please do. It means a lot to us. We are trying to get to our area code for Savannah. That is 912, so that's $912. If you guys are able to donate, any little bits helps, whether it is live or while we're not live. I'm trying so hard. But we are currently sitting at $174. So if you guys are able to help, that'd be amazing. All that being said, again, thank you so much. Stay tuned. We'll be here again at 8:00 p.m. Eastern Central Time, ish. For our next episode, and keep a lookout for any other random encounters that we may have of other games and other streaming opportunities. That being said, thank you so much. Stay tuned. See you soon. And
Good night, everyone. Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.
What?
Good night.